just to dedicate some of this to some of my friends from college. Without you, Jonger literally wouldn't exist. Jonger the fishmonger and Igner the salty priest were both things that my college roomies came up with, and on account of some follies of one of my old suite mates. So there you go. You guys literally invented this. I just sort of mashed the two together. So thanks, guys.
You put them in the blender and see what comes out. Jonger was the result that came out of the blender. That's
Jonger Igner.
That's a really gross blender now, by the way.
All right. Let's start the camp tonight.
Yeah.
And we will begin the night.
With introductions?
Yes, who's who? Who wants to say who they are?
Again.
We should
For
start.
the third time.
We should start with the guy in the orange jacket.
Yeah.
Don't need.
Yeah, just because you're not wearing any clothes doesn't mean you have to point out somebody else.
Yeah, I was going commando today.
TMI.
Hey, player named Jeremy, character named Urzael.
Yeah.
Too edge.
Yeah.
Who are you? You're a failure, right? So far.
I've been rolling horrible.
Yeah.
I'm Andrew, character named Nadar, and I'm not actually naked. I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Only a hat.
He's got socks on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Socks.
You couldn't tell because he's not particularly well.
Who are you?
I am Jonger Igner.
Yeah.
I make things. I want things.
Nice. You also got a scar on your face.
Yep.
I understand, yeah.
Scar over one of his eyes, because otherwise a normal, very much
can still
bald
see
fat
out of
man
the
with a
eye,
mustache.
but yeah.
A very big mustache.
Like comically sized.
Because it's No Shave November, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
November.
But we don't know it's November in the Underdark. We've been
That is
underground
true.
for so long.
Yeah.
It's like
You know what? I've
it's
kept
like
a
a
stash
leopard. We
going.
just sleep when we need to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I am Ethric Yonder, and I'm a monster.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Kind of is.
The leftover from Halloween. Hasn't got the memo yet.
Yep.
You're literally just two parts of a Halloween costume from the Greenwich Village parade put together.
Maybe.
Who's under there with you?
You'll never
Ooh,
know.
spooky.
Two
And who are you?
And I am Faith, but in game I am known as
They're really
Andraste.
tall halflings. huh?
Yeah.
I'm pretty and scary.
You got a very nice necklace there.
I do. No
It'd be a
touch.
shame if it wasn't working properly.
Or it
Where are
exploded.
you? Where are you? Where are you? She says in a very Smeagol-like voice.
That's precious.
Precious.
And I'm the guy who's trying desperately to kill them all.
Well, you're not trying. Okay, so
I'll swing that way.
So let's start tonight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna,
Join is late again as usual, but
Yeah.
he'll show up soon.
he'll be here soon. So we're gonna start with you, Urzel. You wake up nice and comfortably in your bed. It's a beautiful sunny day
Brian,
outside.
pick up the chips you drop on the floor.
You get up. You walk downstairs. Yeah. Mother's prepared a nice meal for you. Brother's there. You're all happy. It's nice, calm. And then you wake up on the cold, hard ground.
So I was about to say, I know I left early yesterday, and the day last week, and the week before,
I'm
but I don't think I missed that much.
we
jumped to another universe.
You
Just in the microsecond of time. Oh crap! I just
You
realized
wake
he
up,
has to sit next to me.
rub the sleep out of your eyes as you feel cheated out of peace and quiet back to this hell.
That's the third time this month.
What's a month down here?
I've got
He tracks it by how
I've got marks all over my arm.
he tracks it by how many mice bite him.
Wow. How do you not have the plague yet?
Let's just say that. Let's be thankful that they haven't gotten to the Lethal John yet.
Well, we have a doctor, and I can hack off limbs.
Actually, yeah, he probably has got the plague a couple times, but you guys happen to have a really good doctor on
Yeah,
hand.
we have a tour with us, so we're
I'm
pretty
sorry. You're going to cut off his what?
Limbs.
I don't think that qualifies as a limb, does it?
Yeah.
Humans.
The doctor's in.
Hi.
And
Right.
who are you?
What? Oh, hi. How's it going?
Okay.
Yup, he's Wix.
Name and character, please.
You all wake up. It's fine. You all wake up.
Up.
Why?
I can't.
He's trying to get past you.
No shit,
Move in.
Brian. It's not like you need the seat that far back.
So you guys all wake up, get together.
I shall devour this.
You know what you need to do.
get the fuck out of here.
It's the
Yeah.
time is short.
Yep.
Don't hog that to yourself.
I'm not.
please.
So,
And
objectives.
like usual, there are 3 places to go.
Yep. So you said for me, steal supplies, get a or something. What
What are you sniffing, Andrew?
From
It
what?
happens. Please don't bring it up. I've got allergies, thank you very much.
Oh, I was just worried you were getting sick.
So
Yes, I caught the thing you've had for the past week.
there are
How?
Brian.
Because you're
making such a
evil.
mess out of
We're
everything.
live right now.
I'm aware of that.
Yes, Andrew, I project an aura of miasma that permeates every space I've ever been in and
so
syncs up with my current
Good thing
state
you're
of
there are
health.
3 places to go,
He's right.
as usual. And there's 6 of
Andy?
you. Who would like to do what?
Well,
What were the 6 places again?
6 people.
I'm going to take
And there were 3 places, right?
4, sorry.
4.
I'm going to-
There were
Hold on, let
Let
DM
him,
speak.
let him finish his
there
thing.
were the mines.
Yeah.
There was
Stay at camp, the forge, and look for a job.
I'm gonna go to the forge because I haven't done that yet.
I need to go to the
I
forge.
grab him because
Okay.
we need to have a meeting.
What?
Okay.
As
He
I
wants
go to
to
the
talk to
forge,
you.
you guys were showing like, what happened?
What would you like to have your conversation?
Because I need to take that thing to the guy.
Now, before, I'd like to recall information because
On what?
We already went to the forge, Julian. Remember?
because I used to be
To return, to
in
give him the other thing.
What would you like to recall information on?
The
like-
glass.
Oh, okay.
my the order that I used to be in.
Okay.
While it was religious, it was also militaristic,
Yes, that's true.
and I'm hoping to recall information regarding like what. Hey, like maybe I can get some insight on when the best time to
When
revolt
to
would
strike
be.
is.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a very easy thing to do for you.
And you're talking to me about this because
I'm not talking to you yet.
I think he just wants to stop. He's just doing this while you guys are all together. He's basically saying before you run off on your side quest, you're going to do this.
That's a 12.
Overall?
Yeah.
Alright. Since you do have some military background, you know, from what you've heard, the higher-ups are having parties, getting drunk, and, you know, enjoying themselves. They are also buying supplies for their attack on the surface, so they're not ready to go right now. But they will be ready to go as the timing gets closer,
Which is next Monday.
which is next Monday.
But it's to my understanding that
If you strike
if we strike soon as opposed to later,
it'll probably be, they will be less prepared. And also, the sooner you strike, the more scrambling time, you have to get back to the surface and warn people of the impending invasion, so they can defend themselves.
yeah.
If you wait till the last minute, because obviously once you guys start rebelling, you know this, they're going to move up their schedule. But the more ready they are,
And
the less time you guys have to defend the surface.
frankly,
Yeah.
I would like to put a wrench in their plans.
We would hold
and
the-
set them back.
our rebellion
wait,
would
wait,
set them
don't
back
you?
a little bit.
A little bit.
I
Depends
have
how
good
ready they are to
sneaking tactics, so I can
If
probably
they're
try to
ready
buy
to
something
invade the
for
surface,
Burn
Okay,
their
they can probably handle
storehouses. Rob
As-
them of their supplies that they would need for the invasion.
If we did
Okay,
any,
okay, I'm sorry. You want to start a fire underground?
You'd have to start it before we leave. It's a giant cavern. It would.
roll an intelligence check.
How badly will this kill us? 10 plus.
it's average.
it. No,
It's
vent
probably
for
going to
the
be like
smoke to get
14.
out.
You know their storehouses are made of stone.
Okay.
Not the easiest to burn.
Well, technically, I
Because
was...
all the buildings in this city are built into stalactites.
Well, there's another option. We
And
could
what's not
attempt
too
to. We could attempt to steal the supply, overwhelm the guards, steal the supplies, and repurpose them to strengthen the rebellion.
But
Or we could all get every slave free and kill all the guards because we outnumber them 100 to 1.
Exactly.
but
But
the
we
point,
can't get the collars off
But
everyone.
the point I'd like to make though is that until we get these collars dealt with, we can't do anything.
And once we can
The-
get
and
control
we
device
And I'd like
Which
to.
is
from Mr. Forge guy,
Why are you pointing to me?
no him.
No,
The younger.
To Younger. The sneakiest one of us should go and try to retrieve that.
No one suspects the bumbling fat man.
I want to stress that, hey, if we don't do something soon, and they get time to make final preparations, then there's bad things will happen.
Okay, here's an easy way to think about it. Are the parties getting wilder and grander as things go on?
You think like this is probably the wildest. According to her, everyone who was anyone was at this party.
Yeah, like it was a who's who of everyone.
The
and I can
peak
tell
celebration.
you, yeah, I can tell you, everyone was getting smashed. Not
Well,
by
are they having
weapons,
another
by
one
what they
tonight?
by their drinks.
You have no way of knowing that.
Well, we have a way of getting that information.
I've changed my mind on where I want to go.
All right.
I want to go to the mine.
Okay.
By the way, we don't need to get a fake collar for everyone if we're gonna have all the slaves revolt. We just need to get the collars off them first.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We
which
need-
is why we need the master control
Well, no, we
device.
need
Which
enough
Is
decoys
what
to
the
bluff.
forge guy is making for us.
Well, it's making us a key, which can take them off one by one, but the master control device can disable them all at once, is from what I understand. Which would
So,
be invaluable
question.
and would reduce our losses significantly.
Okay, excuse me. I have a question. This master control device, what's powering it?
magic.
You are.
Here's the thing. Yeah, basically we're powering it.
Oh.
But if we remove it from its holder's possession, then it no longer poses us a threat as we control it.
Of course, still with one by one, we can at least get enough people to attack specific storehouses.
Exactly. Asset retrieval if
risking
possible.
everyone.
Asset denial if necessary.
And so you had something you would like to say.
I forgot it now. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
He wasn't looking at you, Andrew.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Well,
when people
now I am.
when people look at him, it kind of feels like they're looking at me. Are you looking at me or him? Stop looking at me now!
So yeah, there.
I didn't know that Nadar was that little of a people person. He
No,
gets
no,
flustered.
that's me. That's Andrew. Axis, not Nadar.
Oh, one other thing. Speaking of people, because of your combined efforts in camp of gaining support by them, you have 100 people that are ready to go with you.
Like
Because you know that when
hat's notice.
well, you know when things start kicking off, it's gonna be crazy. These 100 people will help you keep things in line when stuff starts going down.
Okay, good.
I did remember among the 100 people that are with us, we're probably the
Any dwarves?
The leadership.
the leadership, and
Well, that's why they're listening to you. These 100 people are listening to you.
probably the best at what we do.
Maybe not the best, but you're the ones that are brave enough to actually plan this. You're the most brave. Maybe the most foolish,
We've also accomplished
but
more.
most brave.
We're putting our necks on the line.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean,
But-
these 100 people, by your own charisma checks and sharing supplies and stuff, they may have sat on the sidelines when you guys go and start punching guards, but now they're gonna fight with you. Definitely.
Like they'll actively do it.
They'll actively help you. Yeah.
I mean, even if we just arm them with a spear or a short sword or something, it's better than nothing.
I mean, most of them probably just use their hands. Yeah, but
it's still better than nothing.
Yeah.
And it would do a little bit more than just.
you've
nothing.
inspired these people. Yeah.
Through the blacksmiths, we can probably obtain some weapons, but nothing that would be obvious to the guards.
I might be
Daggers.
able to
got
get a
shields.
couple things from the merchant, since I kind of made buddy with him, and he is helping us already.
That's true.
I have a very important question. How many Dragonborn are there?
Makes
Number.
good goals.
Do a perception check.
Hold on. My phone keeps turning off.
Because there was the one Grey Dragonborn who was very, very loud.
Mhm.
So there's at least him.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm the most unluckiest person on earth.
How many did you roll? What'd you roll?
That would be a 8 overall.
You see 31 Dragonborn in your area of just looking around.
That will give us a definite advantage.
'Cause
How many
breath
are of my
weapons-
ilk?
Oh, okay.
Roll a perception check.
How many
Okay.
what?
Tor?
My ilk.
How many Tor are there?
I don't know.
That would be a...
Higher than mine.
It's a 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be a lot rarer.
No.
The Tor.
No, tree elves are pretty common.
Tor Johnson.
There's 64 that you can see.
Wait a second. I thought you only said we had 100
What?
people on our side.
Not all of them are
But in the
with
camp.
us.
If you're just looking around, you
No,
can
I-
see this. Oh, you're
I
looking
want-
for ones that are specifically with you guys. Oh, sorry, my mistake. You see there are 3 that are with you, and you see there are 4 that are with you.
I think I'm the only Eladrin in this,
By
in this camp.
you
the
and you,
ancestral
he
elf.
meant 3 with Andrew.
Yeah, you
and
can
4
give a-
with
I'm
Joel.
surprised they
check.
didn't
Yeah.
just kill you.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
hate the
Dragonborn
old
have their
version.
breath
4,
weapons.
so no, I don't see any others.
Yeah, given your situation,
Which
you
is
think
a
you're the only-
biological function, not
You
a,
and him are
a
the odd
magical
ones
one,
out.
which means
And it's actually
which
funny
means the
that you're
colors
together,
do not
you know?
inhibit it.
That's what I'm saying.
We weird
Okay.
people gotta stick out for each other.
But we only have 3.
Yeah, the freaks
counting me,
join
not
up.
counting
Okay.
me.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing
that was kind of
the
Um,
vast majority or
Yeah,
a
that's
good
it.
chunk is.
At first, you hit me in the
We
face with your
need-
tail. Ow.
All right. Anyway,
So
You're very tall.
are we still?
I
are we
want
still discussing
this-
our plan?
I want to stress that we need to get, like,
Oh, sorry, Evan.
I move on.
we need
Can I
to
have that one?
we need to get what we need
And get out fast.
very soon. Like, maybe in the next few days, including today.
We could try to aim for 2 mornings from now.
At latest,
I'd say earliest 24 hours.
We should go get that glass
Maybe
to
even 12.
Mr. Ford's dude.
Indeed.
yes, we found much.
I have a question.
Yep.
From what we've noticed of the Dark Elves in the 3 years that we've been here, does it seem that they're more active at a particular time of the day, quote unquote? Because
There is like definitely a day-night cycle,
Yeah, dimming
but
lights.
there's always usually someone,
Rotating
especially
shift.
guards. There's always
well,
guards
like
on duty.
what
and
kind
stuff.
of
wow.
what's the time of day, the shift time that it's the least active?
Well, the last couple months has been, as things have been going towards war, it's been getting less and less active around like what would be a normal day-night cycle above ground. Like they're trying to acclimate the troops.
No,
to
but like
an
what
actual,
time of the day?
We can't
like,
tell
like
down
whatever the equivalent of like a sunset would be.
Okay, so,
So
well, we
the
know like
dimming
from
phase.
our
Yeah.
surroundings, like what generally
Yeah,
signifies
you
that
know,
sort of
you
time
know
of
when
day.
there's when the time is.
So
There's like an hour before the shifts change that the guards tend to be like very drowsy and very like not wanting to be there anymore, where they're very kind of off focus.
Andraste's going to suggest that if there's any time, no matter what time we do it, it should be at roughly the sunset time because the guards seem to be at their most drowsy.
Drowsy.
A drowsy
Drowsy.
drow. Yeah.
Because that means they won't be as quick-witted and sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
We've
Good.
established you're here.
You
Anyway,
do exist.
so we need weapons. We need to get that master control.
Perception checks from everyone.
Yeah. Let's see. Dice don't beat
That
me
one.
now.
Woo!
4.
Cocked.
Nat 20.
Out of
Oh
the,
wow!
Let it be known that this is the only
Crit.
good roll I have
I
made.
saw you reroll
on.
that. I'm not accepting that.
18.
All right.
Evan, I got a nat 20.
I can verify.
You re-rolled it though. I saw.
I
it.
had it was cocked.
I don't care.
It was cocked.
It was.
All right.
Uh,
So
I'm speaking.
you
the
guys
truth.
see,
Hold on.
What?
19 for me.
Yeah.
If that matters.
So I got a nat 1 because I rerolled.
you re-rolled for no reason. Yeah. I don't want you guys
It
just
went
re-roll.
out, went
it.
out the box.
That's fine.
All right, 7.
Yeah, it didn't go on the floor.
Yeah. So
I rolled piss.
you guys see a dark elf guard walking towards your general direction.
Oh boy.
And he's stopping every
I'm
now.
too busy with my shenanigans.
He stops every now and again to look at prisoners.
Does he look very strong or sturdy? Like if he's jumped, he wouldn't get very far away.
Roll a perception. Roll a insight check.
I mean, do you really want to jump him right now?
No.
Probably.
We have a group of
I'm
100.
going to.
All right. 22.
You can. He looks like he's capable.
Let's stop talking.
He comes over to your group
Well, I'm busy working on my own stuff, so.
and he grabs your arm
Uh,
and he feels your elbow to see.
nothing. They grow back quick, but not that quick.
He's just making sure. He
Mm.
throws you to the side and walks off.
Ow.
You see him go up to another tour, do the
Oh,
same
Just
thing to
going
that tour.
Settling.
Mm.
He goes up to another one, so he's doing
He's
his
doing the
rounds.
By the way, remember Evan?
Yep.
Names, not you.
Sorry.
It's your own game.
Yeah.
Just for Shiggles Wicks.
Mm.
Has anyone used your little bone protrusion things, either of your race or through other obtainments, as daggers?
They're not very effective as weapons, as they're more cartilage than they are bone, and they're really not that great for anything other than their intended purpose.
Which is?
The redistribution of toxins through a biological distillment process.
In
which
layman's
allows
terms.
Sorry.
I understood what he said.
My apologies. Basically,
It's a stinger.
we eat
Doctors.
toxins and poisons, or breathe them. It filters into the spike, and we can put it into somebody else.
So
So
yes,
you have a
it's
syringe in your arm.
It's a stinger.
Pretty much,
Okay.
My other question is,
the best of
are
us can
there
actually take that
any
and
like
form antivenoms
animal
instantly.
bodies or skeletons in the mines, or this
Well, he
doesn't sound
found-
morbid, but
he found
even
a,
in the prison cells?
He found a
Well, snap.
petrified, what's it?
Well, no, like
Oh,
Purple
a
worm.
thing.
like
Yeah.
humanoid or like
fossil.
animal, like with
Could be.
limbs.
There could be, yeah.
You found a purple worm?
Because
It's a fossil.
Brian,
it's
you
Yeah.
found-
possible to
It's a
make
baby purple worm.
Oh, that is still massive.
Fossil.
Fossil.
because it's possible that it might be shoddy, but it could be possible that we could make makeshift daggers out of bones.
Well,
Bones are not.
well,
Ancient bones.
as he told you guys, the guy in the weapons said if you once things start going down, come to him and he can give you guys like swords and stuff.
Yes, but in the meantime, because he might not have enough for everyone.
Well, let's ask him.
Yeah.
Then we'll cross that bridge.
Well, it sounds like you guys are ready to start breaking off to do stuff.
Mines.
One for mines. Who else wants to go to the mines?
I'll go to the mines because Andraste is thinking
Yeah,
even if
where'd you
they're
say the
makeshift
control was held so I
weapons,
could
it's
sneak?
still something, so she might be able to
You're
find
gonna have
parts
a
she can
hard
scavenge as weapons.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the mines, because we
It's
know
in the
things live
Archmage's
down there.
room,
If anything,
Probably.
work a while to like make one or two like knives out of rock, as you can with some TLC.
Also, avoid us.
Anyone else going to the mines?
Do we know
Or
how
just
much
you
glass
I've heard-
Mr. Forge dude wants?
You'll thank me later.
He said like a shape, not much basically, just enough for like a helmet.
So basically, the front part of like
For a
the
helmet,
equivalent of a
okay.
scuba suit.
Yeah,
Did he need any other materials?
that's all he said. Yeah.
What's a scuba suit?
Well, the
They actually exist.
A heat
That
suit,
those
yeah.
have been around for millennia.
Well, divers.
I could go to get more glass if we're short.
because you could probably carry more than.
Well, you guys did bring
Yeah,
a
they
bunch
don't.
of glass back.
I should be the one to deliver it, though.
Well, we
One
could,
of the
Given I already
people who
have a
mined it.
rapport with the person that's receiving it already.
Bring one of the
Julian,
miners.
please don't keep your cup so close to mine. I don't know
I'm
which
gonna
one's
do a
mine
job.
anymore.
You gonna do a job?
I'm looking for something.
So who wants to? So 2 for job. Anyone else doing job or mine?
He's going with the glass.
You're going with the glass
I have
to
to
there?
deliver.
I'm sorry. Julian's going with the glass.
And what would you like to do?
I can go for another job.
All right. So 3 of you go.
We can't all be going to the same place. It will look suspicious.
No.
Not
We'll
really.
go
There are-
separately.
So there's only one job on offer today,
Any-
and that's for the Archmage's tower.
I'm right.
Oh,
But the only one job, so only one of you can do it.
I'm a good sneak. So I've
like
been
you
told.
said, you were a fat man.
They'd never suspect.
You roll silently
So
through
the
the
3 of you
halls.
can decide amongst yourself who wants to take this job.
So, can I just take a guess that we've sort of decided that we have an alliance here, but if one of us gets caught, don't sell out the others?
They'd kill us before we
You
could
can-
talk.
You can imagine something like that, yeah.
They would
Yeah.
take.
And
They wouldn't
if
kill
someone
us.
gets
they would,
caught, we don't know them.
They wouldn't
Prob-
kill us. They would make a show of it and slowly torture us. That's what
It's
they
like
would
an
do.
unspoken rule.
They're dark elves.
course.
They take pleasure in torturing.
I
their
wouldn't
prey.
sell.
you get
this
caught, you're
cause.
on your own.
Alright, so
So whose abilities would be more beneficial?
I've seen Jorgen.
For what?
job.
I've seen
Mage's
Jorgen.
Tower?
Yeah.
Younger.
Well,
One thing is
I know I'm
I've
heading
seen-
to the mine, but
I call him.
technically
I call him
am a
Jorgen.
You shouldn't have it.
It's
have
wrong.
more than one person sneaking
I-
at a time.
I know.
Okay, Jorgen.
Incorrect, but yes.
What was it?
Jonger.
Brian, what's with the confusing names?
Jorgen, that's what I said.
If anything, it might prove beneficial for people who didn't go out for jobs yesterday to do that, because if the guards see one person going out too often, it might start looking suspicious.
Well, they don't care.
But
They don't
still.
care. There's thousands of guards. They don't remember every single
But still.
Anyway, you were saying?
I've seen how well do I know Jonger's stealthing abilities?
Roll a perception check.
18.
Roll a stealth check.
Does not. He beats it by a little.
He's tried to be stealthy in the past, but you've always been able to catch him out.
Actually, not. Well, a little bit.
But barely. You see me a little.
What did you roll?
I got it. 16. So.
I got 17.
15, you mean?
Oh, 15, yeah.
Yes. So he's
pretty
been
good.
stealthy. He's been reasonably stealthy, but you've always caught him out.
Because you got eagle eyes.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't, like, objectively speaking.
Well, you got lucky and
paranoid.
spotted me. There you go.
Yeah.
Paranoia
But-
just helps you sometimes.
But I'm a medical doctor,
But,
not a psychologist.
I'm a medical doctor, not a real worker.
Sorry.
I mean,
How...
you say you want to stealth around.
What
the
I
Archmage's
wanted
tower,
to
but, like,
know is how good are you at stealthing?
I've gotten much bread over the course of being a slave, and no one has caught me.
Yeah, except for
What-
the ones
what
that
number
stole
do
an
you
entire
have?
Loaf.
You can ask him that.
What? Number? I
I'm
don't
trying-
If you were to
understand.
score yourself on 1 to 20,
If I were to give myself a health rating between 1 and 48,
No.
so
I mean, are you sure going to the Archmage's tower is about stealthing around there? If you're going to be talking to the guards anyways to get in.
I have a job. I do job.
Exactly.
I do yob.
So you sure you want to do it?
Be unassuming as possible. Let them assume that I'm a bumbling fool cleaning supplies.
That could make it all the easier for them to pin the blame on you.
Not too bumbling or too foolish.
We
just
already have
average.
half the blame on us anyway for being slaves.
You're thinking too much on that.
Well, he came back from a job poorly done, and he's fine. Pointing to Andrew's
All right.
character.
Well, you want to go?
How-
Then go ahead.
So while the two
How-
of them have been arguing with this, if you would like to have just gone off and taken the job,
yeah,
I
same
can.
here.
I'm
You know, fine, sure.
Yeah, the two of us have already left.
Right, so you've taken the job at the Archmage Tower.
Do I notice that they've left?
You probably.
What do you mean
would.
they? There's
That-
only one job.
the-
He took it.
The
The
Medusa man.
Monaga.
Roll a perception check.
You want to see where the Monaga
The
went?
giant person.
It's a
leave.
no from me.
That's a 6. I
Roll,
didn't
roll a
notice.
stealth check.
Hey,
I mean, if
I
you would
rolled
even
a
stealth.
4.
I'll do it while low to the ground.
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah, so these two are arguing about who's going to take the job. He's like, well, how stealthy are you? Because I don't want a guy taking this job who's not stealthy. And they go back and forth on this, and you're like, this is stupid. And you just take the notice and walk
I
away.
just go.
Yeah.
You just slither.
The
just
whole
kind
time
of,
they're still arguing. It
just
takes
kind
them.
of looking to the side.
It takes them 10 minutes to realize somebody's actually taken the slip and walked away.
Oh,
just kind of
damn.
waving
This
to
is
you,
your
slithering
fault
up
this
like,
time.
bye, fam.
Alright, so you guys
Wait,
have to
my
do
tail.
something
We're
different.
we're
You know
doing.
what? I wish to accompany you.
You are a danger noodle.
They know me at the forge too.
Thanks, 3PO.
What else is there?
You can either go to the forge, go to the mines,
No, there
or
are.
you can.
I-
No, there's no other jobs today.
It
Oh,
was just the guy at the
Yeah, that's the
Archmage's
only
tower.
job today.
all right.
You can either go to the forge, go to the mines, or stay at camp and try to gain supporters.
I'm going to try and gain supporters.
All right.
See if you can't gain Dragonborn. They have the best natural weapon.
So you say.
If you
Or
want to
an
take
elf,
care of
or an
this,
high elf,
if
'cause
the
that has
Dragonborn, you
natural
better come
spellcasting.
yourself.
Oh no, I'm heading to the mine.
What's
Then-
up?
Last time I tried to
Yeah,
do that, I
they still
kind of
can't
failed.
spellcast.
Then that's your
Well,
problem.
no, like if we get their collars off, then they can.
So do you want me to join you then,
I mean, getting more of the
Julia?
kingfishers
What?
might be good.
Since I'm a crafter and I have allies in the forge
Also,
too.
getting any
do you want
high
me to
elves
join you
out
as
would
well,
probably be good
or have
too,
to go
because
somewhere else?
at least they
No.
know how to use at
We're
least
certain
some
of that.
sort of weapon.
We're dispersing.
right.
even if they can't use magic.
So
Okay.
let's start with since.
So who's going to the mines?
I am.
So it sounds like the three of you are going to the mines.
I guess so.
You're going to the forge, and you're staying at base camp to gain support.
Yeah.
So roll for initiative, guys.
Well, should the group who's all going to the mine just roll as
What'd
one
you get?
group?
I got nat 1.
Okay, good.
16.
14.
I also got it.
14.
18.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the forge.
Okay.
Jordy.
So.
You walk in.
Stop! Hold up.
Okay, we're moving on. Silly
Sorry,
quips are
for some
done.
reason Star Trek jokes always get me.
So you walk into the forge.
Yep.
The three guys are always there.
Mm-hmm.
There's the dwarf, Derek Stoneforge, who's looking very lively today. The
I
orc-
greet him, I check up on him, make sure he's doing all right. See,
he's-
ask his orc buddy.
Roll a medical check.
Medicine!
Hope you don't
Carpenter! That is a +8, that's a 23.
Okay, you see he's doing fine right now, but he's starting to show signs of being sober.
Uh-oh.
They're
Okay.
very starting to present themselves.
I ask the orc to...
Oh wait, no, you left them some to give him, right?
You know, I left them
Then,
in
no, never mind.
pre-portioned
He's fine.
doses.
He's fine then. He's
Yeah.
fine.
So sobriety is an illness in dwarves.
Think the robots from Futurama.
Well, no, it's like the reverse being. It's like if you're drunk as a dwarf, you're perfectly fine. If you're sober as a dwarf, you're like passed out all the time.
Oh goodness. So
It's
we
drink
need
or
him,
sleep.
So we need him drunk for the revolt.
Yeah, you would need.
Booze him
Hooray!
You would need all dwarves drunk for the revolt that you could gain support of.
Crap! I should have told the
Need a
people
lot
who
of
are going into
kingfishers.
the mines to find some more cave fishers.
Well,
You know how rare those things are?
You can still see it.
We'll
Try
see.
to find some
You're not there.
Well,
So-
we know how rare they are.
Yeah, the three guys are there,
because I need more of that blood. Oh.
and they're very happy. You know, they're
Yeah.
very happy to see you.
I asked Stoneforge
Yep.
if he has more of the potion. I need to speak with his friend, his cousin inside.
I don't have any more, but I can pass on whatever you need passed on.
Do I just huck it in the furnace?
Trash.
Yeah, give it. Yeah.
It's a bag with the glass that they brought back.
Well, don't throw glass.
I don't throw it. I hand it over.
Okay.
He looks inside.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you want given?
The glass.
Ah, all right.
Mm.
He takes it out. He puts on a little
Put some black
conveyor belt into the forge, and he lets it go on in,
Yep.
as long as some other supplies.
Mhm.
And he bangs on the furnace a couple times. I hear a couple bangs back after a little bit,
Mhm.
and then the furnace begins to roll the other way. And there's
Open. So I just sort of take a step
No,
back.
no, it doesn't open, but the conveyor belt comes back.
Mhm.
And there's a little bit of slag on it,
Mhm.
and it's something written in Dwarven.
What does it say?
Derek looks at it, he says thank you.
Ah.
He says he'll have what you need in a bit. A wee bit.
How long's a wee bit?
Just a smidgen of time.
Could I roll an intelligence check to try to translate that from Dwarven?
Sure.
What's a smidgen of time?
Nope. 5. No clue.
Sometime between now and later.
Seems
I look at the orc. Does he know how to speak Dwarven?
He
in
goes,
terms of that?
Dwarven
goes-
slang.
he kind of shakes his hand like maybe, maybe not. He goes, less than day. Come back
Okay.
come back.
for 8 hours. Who knows?
Question is, what am I gonna do for those 4 to 8 hours?
Oh, so you want to just camp in the room?
yeah.
That's not my style.
That's my
Uh,
style.
You could always be making more stuff, because if we're going to be leading a revolt,
That's a good point, but I need supplies in order to create. Okay, first off, I'm just gonna ask the orc if does he produce anything other than weapons?
No.
Okay. What about what's the
That's
dark
my
elf
bag
even
for
making?
He's making
It's a
armor.
trash
He's
bag
always
now.
putting the finer detail on like armor.
Okay, so this isn't for like finer things,
We mean finer things.
meaning things like metallic tankards and flasks.
No,
and,
no,
and
this is
whatnot.
completely 100% war ready items.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I might actually just go to the mines, to be honest.
Alright.
I need to make a mental note to come back in, like, I'm going to say 12 hours.
Alright, noted. So now we're going to move over to the mines. You're not here yet. It's going to take you some time.
No, I know.
You guys enter the mines.
Who's here? It's Andraste,
Dragonborn,
Nadar and Jonger.
and the Fat.
Younger.
As you enter the mine, they stop you and give you an extra search.
Pat down.
And and they're like, I never trust short, fat guys. I always suspect them.
I'm not short.
Well, I always suspect the fat guy. And then they
Really?
go
I was
into-
I'm
thinking
big
you
bone.
Oh, by the way, on the way in, I'm just strumming my lute.
You human?
roll a performance check.
Okay. Where's my performance again? Oh yeah, there it
It's
is.
a
And
muscle.
watch this be a 16.
At least you didn't get slapped.
They don't stop you. They seem to give you a little nod and like, yeah.
Hmm.
What do you have a song that you're doing by any chance?
No, just strumming.
Just drumming for shiggles.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
I've had that song stuck in my head for the past 20 minutes.
With dark elf blades.
So you guys go into the mines. There are two places
In
you can
Fisher
go
Caves,
as
hi-ho.
usual. You can either try and mine for stuff. You can try to hunt monsters, or you had this new thing you wanted to do. You wanted to look for weapon type items.
Well, things that she could fashion into at least makeshift weapons.
you see
Either
you
bone,
see,
stone.
well, you see a lot of picks and shovels in the entrance to the mine.
Are the
Like,
guards still eyeing or trying to listen to us?
No, they don't seem to care. Once you're
I
inside,
found supplies. A whale snail. It poops gems and makes glass.
he told you about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
poops
But
gems.
it's still weird
and
to think about.
Class. I don't want to think about that right now. We have other
But it
things.
could make supplies.
We
That is
have,
another thing you can do is go visit that. There are 3 places.
If you want to try to hack off its eye stalks, you can.
No, it's more useful alive.
I'm sorry.
If you want to try to enslave it to the cause,
That's
Yo.
the opposite of what we're about.
convince.
A snail.
Look, am I a druid? No.
Okay. Now
So-
we've got that sorted.
I'm going to
Andraste,
mine.
definitely not a druid.
I'm going to mine further ahead and see if I can't find any more trace of whale snail around. See if I can gather some other miners, informing them about the snail as well.
Well, the
See if
snail,
we-
they have it. They've got special room for it where they've taken it so the guards don't find
It's
it.
kind of hollowing out its own room.
Okay, that's fair.
And
See with the people who are over toward the back if they found anything from the snail first before I join them.
So you're gonna go inspect the snail or go visit the snail this morning?
Yeah.
And
We'll look
Andraste
at
again's
the
going to
snail.
look for the material she can because she's pretty sure that the guards would give her funny looks or guff if she tried like bring shovels and pickaxes out.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you see people come and go with pickaxes all the time, their own personal, but they've never taken like 5 or 6 of them out.
yeah, that's why she's thinking it would be suspicious. At least if they bring rocks or like animal bones or something, that's mundane stuff. It's not like
So you're gonna go mining then for supplies, or just gonna do a perception check
Going-
in the area?
in the area first, and then going to actively mine for it.
All right.
But yeah. And I will mine after visiting the
I'll
snarl.
just do
All right, so
perception.
do a perception check.
Let's go.
12.
All right, there's a pile of like stones and stuff, and like
Get
some
insight
like
check with
ores,
snarls.
like iron and things that are just laying about. But there's nothing like bone that you can just see right here.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind for later, and then she'll go deeper into look.
Okay. So you're gonna go visit the snail. There's a little area that they've got.
Snorl.
Yep, snarl.
There's a bunch of those spider-looking people around it.
Those creepy ass things.
Yeah, and one of them is very gingerly stroking one of its eye stalks,
Ugh.
as it also tickles underneath its mouth.
I've just looked through the spider parade. It's like, have you been taking care of it well?
Yes, it is friend.
It
Nice,
provides.
shiny friend. And you see it give it a big four-armed hug. And you see the snail kind of like nuzzle up against it.
With its
These two have obviously formed a special bond.
You know what? Might I? Just like give it sort of like a rub on the shell, like a nice.
Roll an animal handling.
Oh no.
I don't even.
14.
Oh.
You see, as you approach, it starts to take notice of you. Like it doesn't know what you are. Not sure what's going on here, but the spider guy is easily able to be like, calm down. It's
As
okay.
I give
Hey,
body
He
language
is
if
friend.
I'm not here
Yes.
to hurt.
Hey, buddy, he's cool.
So you're able to touch the snail. Rub your hand. It's a very.
How does it feel? The shell.
Have you touched like a seashell and you feel like the little ridges?
Mhm.
It kind of feels like that, but you can't see the ridges when you look at it. It's such a shiny, rainbow colors are bouncing off it. But when you,
Isn't it dark in here?
yeah, it is. But there light gleams off of this thing very easily, too easily, but easily.
I want to get hidden again.
Yeah. It's very nice, and it seems to be enjoying itself. You see a couple of the miners come in. They're kind of joking. They've got stones in their hands, and they're presenting it to you. Like everyone's. It's become kind of like the mascot of the mine right now.
Oh, yes.
The mascot of the mine is.
Alright, I
snail.
turn to the
I
spider
wanna
It's
people.
the snail trail.
Can
I'm gonna
we
call
bring
him
it
Gemstone
with
Jim.
us when we escape? Surely it wouldn't want to stay with these
Yes.
awful drow.
I would never leave my friend down here.
I just give a
Safety.
thumbs up and a nodding gesture, like, doing good, kid.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a name.
Plus, you
It
need
does.
the shell anyways.
Jim.
Luther.
What?
Oh, right,
They
it's
named
Luther.
it Luther. Yeah, the guy named it Luther.
No.
Well, words of that spread around. So I wave them off and say goodbye to Luther, and I go to a mining nearby, see if there's anything of interest.
Right. So you were mining first, right? So you
Yes.
can roll. This is while you guys were doing your thing.
Mhm.
Once this is done, you can all meet up and do the mining.
What do I have to choose from for mining?
Strength or dex?
I'm guessing acrobatics won't help me.
No.
Dexterity then. Okay, that's gonna be a 12.
You mine the wall. You don't find much, but you make a hole of size.
A hole.
Yeah.
I'd like to make another hole.
Well, he's precision hitting the rock. Like he's seeing cracks, so he's focusing on those areas.
Like,
No,
strength
just
strength
weak
is just to
points.
hit the wall like a madman. Dex is to like actually look for specific points.
Because I don't want to break crystals in half.
Yeah.
Instead of smack, 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 it's tink, pry, tink, pry, tink,
Exactly.
pry.
But then you guys all start digging if you'd like to.
Sure.
I want to see if there's any new miners I haven't met before.
We probably have seen most of the miners
Percept-
at this point, so.
Wow, apparently I'm very curious about who's here today.
16.
21 to perceive before I strike.
So there's a lot of miners that, so many prisoners, it's obvious that you're going to meet people you never known. But usually there's a lot of these
Like
spider...
any ones I haven't already given stuff to, like, hey, join
Oh,
our
yeah.
cause.
Yeah, loads.
Okay. Alright, works for me. I'm going to start digging away.
All right. So you dug what?
That was a 16.
16. You find a little stone. It's very strange looking, but you're not really... Roll a perception check of some kind.
18.
You think it's like a normal stone, but you feel there's something odd about it in your hand. Like, it almost seems to mold itself to fit into the grooves of your palm. But when you take it away, it just looks like a normal stone.
So it's like jelly?
You could ask the
No, it
lore
feels
expert.
like when you touch it, it feels solid. But when you like just have it in your palm, it's like filling in
lore
gaps and
expert's
stuff.
closer.
It's a memory foam rock.
You could ask the
Yeah.
lore expert.
Or the crafter.
You can roll a Arcana check on it.
No.
Okay.
You got no idea what this is.
Duh!
Weird.
Total,
It's
that's
a very
five.
strange rock. Yeah.
What thing?
I'm gonna keep that strange rock,
Alright.
though.
All right.
So
You
not
have-
asking the lore
jelly rock.
expert then.
You have one strange rock.
Strange jelly rock.
So it's a 16 for me as well.
So you find, you're digging, you come across it's very strange to find this deep, like a rusty dagger, it looks like, or like
Uh-oh.
embedded in the stone.
Is there a corpse attached to it?
It's still half buried. You just see like the hilt right now.
Keep going at it.
All right. Roll a check of some kind.
In the
strength or
name of
something.
precision?
Yeah.
That's going to be a 22.
So you unearth this weapon.
Tink,
It's
tink, 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 tink,
it's
tink,
a
tink, tink.
very old looking short sword.
As someone who's used to making metalwork and what have you, does this thing look like it's still capable of use or needs to be refurbished in the forge?
I mean, roll some kind of check.
Probably an insight.
That would be a perception.
Not insight. Perception.
That's people.
Oh, really?
Insight is people.
I guess if I can use my tool proficiency then.
Sure.
Since it's
Roll.
in the
I'll
remnant.
tell you what. Roll a perception check with advantage because you tool proficiency.
Okay. That's not quite as hot. That's going to be a 15 for the
Okay.
higher.
You can tell that this is a very ancient sword, and it looks. You think it looks ornate, even though it's in such bad repair. You think you should roll an Arcana check on this sword.
Oh, come on.
Okay. It's going to be a 12.
Alright.
It's not too bad.
You don't think there's any magic in this sword, but then you feel there is magic in it. Like there's a very, very
Faint.
Like that
Faint.
bad
Like this is
feeling
a-
I've had in my head.
no, like this is a very old item that hasn't been used in a long
Been
time.
depleted.
There's something in there, but perhaps with use, it could be
Perhaps it's a Vorpal sword.
Yeah, who knows?
Or not.
Or just an
Alrighty.
elven blade.
Like I said
Moonblade.
before with the tinkering, is there like any other thing left behind, like an arm attached to that
There's
sword?
nothing like that around it.
I
It's
just
just the sword.
Hastily
It
buried
could
and
legit
left.
be a
there.
Not even buried. It's
You're
embedded
getting a
in
what,
rock.
but not a why.
It's embedded in rock. So this has been here a long time.
It's like fossil levels of
Yeah.
time.
You
so
found a
whoever
fossil.
made it is probably long gone.
Or it's a moonblade.
Oh.
So, what'd you get on your roll to?
I did not
to dig?
make a second roll
Alright.
yet. Should I dex?
It's up to you.
Tinky
You
tinky.
do feel like this sword could be used in battle. I'll give you that.
That's going to be a 19 to dex.
All right, so you dig the wall, and you find
Dig
some
that
gems.
What kind?
Roll a perception check.
Hmm.
Right, intelligence check.
Raw intel.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is going to be fun. Hold on, let's just move something out of the way. Of course.
It shook to, oh, that's a 16 instead of a 1.
All right, so these aren't gems. These are like quartz crystals,
Oh, quartzite.
How
and
many?
they're like this big, like a good foot
That
long.
is a big
Yeah.
hunk of quartz.
That looks pretty cool. Like you don't
could
know what
probably
it could
beat
be
someone
used
over the
for.
head
I mean,
with
you
them.
could you could do that.
It's going to be very heavy.
Yeah.
you could
Those
How
things
many
are
did I
really
find?
Heavy.
probably kill
Of the big ones, 3.
it. Oh my
Of
gosh.
like smaller ones, like 6. But you know, they look pretty badass if you were.
How on earth am I going to get
You
these
could
things?
throw one of the smaller ones and give someone a concussion.
How heavy are they?
I don't know. Roll a strength check.
Crystals be heavy.
Yeah.
10.
You're not able to pry it off the wall, so it's pretty stable.
I better start digging some more to get it out.
You could use your
Roll.
jaws to rip it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is that an 18 on the die?
Yes.
Yeah, that will be a 20 overall.
All right. Roll a
I think
dex
I
check.
have
Another dex check?
Roll another
I
dex
think I
check.
have the improved version of the device you're using.
Hold on, is that an 18 or a 15? That's a 15 plus 2.
Okay, so you dig one out.
Mm-hmm.
It comes loose a lot faster than you were expecting. You're able to catch it before it falls.
Mine.
So you've got this hunk of crystal
I
right
want
now.
the others.
Well, you've got all of the 3 bigger ones and the little ones.
Okay.
Dragon!
I'd like to put them into... Do I have a pack?
Yes, you do.
I put them into my pack.
Cool. All right.
And I dig some more.
All right, so we're going to leave you guys in the mine right now. And we are going to go to you doing chores for the Archmage.
All right.
Whale has faith in
I guess
you.
I'm going to the main stalactite then.
Yeah,
a
the
bat.
biggest one they got. You approach the
You know I'm
Archmage's
right.
tower.
I assume
Roll a
there's guards in
perception.
front.
Roll a perception check while you're doing that.
3.
Roll it again because you know what you're kind of looking for.
12.
Okay. So you just go to the door, and you present your slip to, hey, I got a job.
I'd like to do the job for the Archmage.
I did warn everybody. Just try to avoid the Archmage's daughter if you can.
Yeah.
Is she attractive?
Yes.
That's beside the point.
So you enter
Weirdly,
the
Morpheus,
establishment, and you see it's completely trashed, like a mess. Like there are paintings kind of off-hiltered and like stains on the rug. Like
someone had a party.
Is
Yeah.
there anyone in this room?
right now, it's just you and like a
A lackey.
yeah.
Uh,
He's like, well,
What happened?
There was a party last night, and things went so well, it spilled out into a couple of the rooms.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
So we need people to get. So we need you to go around and clean these rooms. Looks like you're pretty low to the ground there, so you can probably see what you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I'll speak to the guy at normal height.
Yeah, I would just say get this done before the Archmage wakes up, because if he sees the place like this, it's gonna be bad news for everybody.
Okay.
All right, I'll be in the kitchen if you need me.
It's the same dude.
No, this is well, you don't know that. Could be.
You're not there.
Might have been good to have multiple people on this.
Except no.
Yeah.
You should have asked me to come on.
I'm
I'm so good at
It probably
cleaning.
would have been good, but that's not how the drow work. You know that. They
Just
like to
great.
make it hard on you.
Should have had me do this. I'm
And
great at cleaning.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put out these jobs
Remember the
so they
technique?
can
Yeah,
kill someone at the end of the day.
yeah. Or first thing when you start the morning. Who knows?
Joy.
Oh, Evan. While I continue digging, I start singing in Draconic.
All right. So,
I think I would probably start with fixing everything on the walls first,
all right.
like all the paintings and stuff.
So, roll 3 dex checks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy!
Just plain decks.
Yay!
Alright, so 15,
Mhm.
10, and 22.
Okay. So, you have walls, floors, and countertops. Put those to which ones you'd like.
So 22 on the countertops,
Okay.
10 to the floors,
Yeah.
15 to the walls.
Okay. So so you go around. You able to easily straighten all the things correctly. It doesn't take you too long. You got a very good sense of how to level things. Yeah. You get those on good. You go to the countertops. Your basic idea is, well, it's all broken anyway. Just throw it on the floor. Nice and clean.
Oh no, it's the
Okay.
same procedure with the priestess all over again.
Now you just gotta clean the floor. And you think, well, how am I gonna do this?
Is there a broom? I can ask the guy
Better
for a broom.
than that. You've got your body. So you kind of use
Just
yourself.
Tail wipe the whole thing.
Yeah, you make a big pile of all this stuff.
You
So now
first
it's-
make a big mess, and then it slowly becomes a tinier mess.
Yeah, so now you just got a small mess.
Which is the opposite of what he did.
And now you just gotta figure out what to do with this mess.
Eat it. You said the guy's in the kitchen?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
I was thinking if there's like a giant trash bin or something.
He points to right behind him, and there's like you can just smell like rotting food and stuff, like all the leftovers from last night. So there's the thing, yeah.
And we took
It's like a communal thing where there's a couple other people's also cleaning different
Okay.
areas of the
and we took a lot of food last night too, so there was a lot left over.
yeah.
Is there like a smaller container that I can like, since I don't think I can move the big communal thing,
Yeah.
like a smaller container or a tarp I can use to just like,
Roll perception.
he doesn't answer or something?
He's kind of busy.
19.
You don't even need to ask him. You see that there's like a garbage can right there. Not a garbage can, but something like that.
Right.
Yeah, a garbage can. Why not?
Okay.
It's a modern kitchen in the ancient times. There's also like a big tarp in the meat locker area.
I'll use the garbage can so it doesn't get too heavy at once.
Alright. Roll a dex check. Dex or strength, your choice.
Yes, bless.
There you go. Dex is my better stat, but
Yeah.
I think strength would make more sense. 11.
Alright, you're able to do it, but it takes you some time. So we will come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
So you decide to go up to the. So you're in the common area recruiting followers. What would you like to do? You're in the area where you normally are. There's people around you that have kind of pledged their support, and there's a lot of people that haven't. How would you like to rally the troops?
I'd like to get insight to just get a feel for how the other people are, what the other people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So then you could proceed better on influencing them, I'm guessing.
I mean, like, I'm leaning towards intimidation and be like, hey,
Yeah.
Scare them straight.
yeah,
All right.
but it's a less than 10.
So you see a group of like 30 guys sitting
No, I know.
together
Like
that
that.
you haven't seen before.
Is it new?
Not new, but they're not the people that you know supported you guys. They're new.
Is there one guy that I just don't get along with after all these 3 years?
His name is Chainsaw Steve.
You know what?
Oh, goodness.
There is, yeah. There is one guy you don't get along with.
And he's like the leader of this bunch.
He's just some...
Hey.
Sure, he's the leader.
He's a guy who you done like.
Is he
We call him
someone we should...
Chainsaw
Oh,
Steve.
Is he called Chainsaw Steve?
He's not called Chainsaw Steve. No.
Do I know?
Bring Guild Wars into this.
Do I know who he is though?
it's not
Yes,
skilly
you
man.
do. His name
Oh, no.
is Max.
Second game that there's a Max
Max
in.
the Iron Toe.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
He's a jerk.
I think most people hate him.
Yeah, he's got that abrasive personality,
Yeah.
and
You're trying to think of people to rally to your side, and you think he knows a lot of people. Pity I'm the one doing this, but
I pity him more than I do myself.
yeah.
Because if anything, he's getting left behind.
So
So you approach them.
yeah, I take it he sees me as I approach.
Yeah, he sees you. He's like, "Hey,
Hey,
what's up, brother? How are you doing?"
It's not so bad.
Ah.
not bad.
Yeah. You know what is doing bad?
Your face.
Oh.
No words, huh?
What?
Is that just like you? What do you want from me? Enough pleasantries.
Hey, you've been here long enough to know.
Long enough to know you're a dick, yeah. Who likes to cut off people's toes.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, it was you.
You got the attention of the drow, and they cut off your toe to set an example.
Yeah, the drow cut off my toe in that mine when we were digging the floor. And you got angry and you slammed your shovel down on my foot. That was the drow. Think a man forgets that.
Dun dun dun.
Think a man forgets the jerk that cuts off his toe. Now he's got a stupid nickname because of you.
I don't know. I think Max the Iron Toast is rather fitting for you.
Roll, are you trying to
Ouch!
persuade him, or are you trying to...
Shots fired, Jeremy.
I think he's just trying to be an equally big dick.
Don't botch the charisma roll.
What kind of charisma check are you doing?
Intimidation.
Okay.
Belittling him or demeaning him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no!
It's an
Oh
11.
no!
11. He doesn't seem to respond. Like he's used to your troublemaking attitude. He's not fazed in the slightest. What do you want over here? I don't want anything to do with you.
Well, out of character, like my whole goal is to try and get him to work with me.
You know he's got a lot of supporters, yeah.
And if this means taking his supporters under my own wing and leaving him in the lurch, then that's fine with me.
Making him look like an asshole.
Somehow, but yeah.
Beat him in a fist fight.
Beat him in a drinking contest.
Show your dominance over him. Assert yourself.
Wrestling.
Punch him until he becomes one with the mines.
Give him up to the guards.
Cut off his other toe.
That's always an option.
Make him iron.
All your friends' voices echo in your
Make
head
him
with
iron.
really bad advice.
Make him
Cut off the
iron
whole foot. There
and,
you go.
And not just an iron toe.
The bad advice continues.
So
Remove
listen,
all your clothing and
you know.
scream loudly.
you know as much as I do.
I know more than you do, yeah.
Sneak contraband into
There
his
are-
bag.
There's shit going down.
Yeah.
Um,
You just realized that?
Not from me. From these dark skins.
You just realized that?
Okay.
How?
That's racist.
Bleep!
You've known for months these
And
guys
it's
are
better
preparing for war.
fucking
You just,
bleep that.
You just come to that
That.
realization?
And it's happening very soon.
Yeah, it's happening next Monday.
Just don't ever sound silly.
You can do that, Brian.
So it'll be like,
I'm looking to.
You looking to get out? You come to join my squad to get out of here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
he's gonna cut off your
I-
toe.
I was coming here to get your guys and bring them over to my side.
Oh no.
Why would they want to come to your side? We already have an escape plan well underway.
Fight.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Fight.
You should insight him to see if he's just bullshitting.
I might do that actually.
Okay.
16.
He's not lying.
Fuck.
What,
Well-
you think you guys had cornered the market on trying to get out of here?
Maybe I should have stayed at the base.
If you're so smart,
Get younger and
Yeah.
better.
they.
Yeah, what about
If you're so smart, why don't you fill me in on what your brilliant plan might
Why
be?
don't you share it
If
with
you
the class?
have one.
He points over to the Drow City. You see that there?
That's mine.
What?
Improv.
He points at the Drow City. You know, the stalactites and
All
stuff.
right.
You see that over there?
Yeah.
We're gonna destroy that place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
with these guys
Exactly.
With those colors?
No,
with
no,
those
no.
collars?
Let him
Yep.
go right.
So how much do you know of rocks, my friend?
How much? Do I
Oh,
know?
sorry, not friend. Jerk.
Dipshits.
Asshole.
Yeah,
How much do I know of rocks?
that's what he asks you.
No,
They're heavy.
Roll an intelligence check. I don't know.
that was almost a 20.
Rock hard!
You know rocks are made of stone.
Or
Stone
stone's
forge.
made of rocks.
Dwarves
So what
are
do you
made
say
of
to him?
stone.
And pebbles are made of stone.
And trying not to lose face.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Stones are heavy.
yeah, I know about stones. Do you?
Oh no.
And
Do you roll deception?
Okay.
Bluff.
Oh, jeez.
14.
Not
No, 15.
He kind of shakes his head a little bit. But he's like, all right, if you're so smart, what does that tell you? He's pointing at the city.
The stalactites.
Oh, ha!
Can't say anything.
gotta-
It's between me and him.
Make an intelligence check, Jeremy.
Julian,
Roll intelligence
Julian,
check
calm
with
thyself.
disadvantage.
I'm-
'cause You don't know anything about stones.
I know about stones, but
Yeah.
Urzal might not.
No. So you got disadvantage on this roll.
Oh boy.
What do you get?
I got 5.
So what do you say to him?
You can bluff again.
You could have an inverse moment of clarity.
So how does that even work?
You're completely
basically, you
stupid.
say the exact opposite of what is the truth because you're still technically wrong.
So he, yeah. So he asks you, what do you think? What does that tell you? The stalactites and stuff. And what is your response?
Just go Dur for 5 minutes.
kind of blank out for a little bit. I'm just, those are nice stalactites.
So the amount of time it takes will go to somebody else. Oh, yeah, you were going to mine.
This is just unfortunate rolling.
I'm just curious.
So at this point,
throughout my time here, and now I know that we need to make preparations. Have I been able to concoct like some tranquilizer potions or anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
You can't make anything
Grasping for straws, my
too
friend.
complicated. Yeah. So you guys, the 4 of you are now at the mines.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
Well,
You hear draconic singing.
I can rally people while he's singing. And
That is true. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
Roll,
find.
you roll a performance check, Andrew.
Performance, you say?
Yes.
And I can riff off of that to
Give me a second.
bounce that for me.
We'll see.
Let's see.
Please
Performance
don't
check.
fail.
Oh, this is me we're talking about.
You can still roll a 1.
I mean, yeah, this is me we're talking about.
Hey, wait, you bardic inspiration.
Lol, nope.
What is that?
A 2.
Really? Looks like a 20 to me.
It's a 2.
Looks like a 20.
It was a 2.
Oh, it's a 2.
It's
It was a 2.
It's okay.
8.
So you're actually singing really, really well.
8.
You're singing very well.
It was an overall. It's an 8.
Yeah, it's fine. You're singing very well.
Oh no.
So well.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh
you're
no.
gonna summon.
You
You
attract
attract some friends.
Suddenly, you're cloaked in absolute darkness.
Oh no.
Everyone else around you can see.
I'm gonna make it a point that I'm not with him.
All right.
Just so you
Well,
know.
the two
Or
of
you come in and see it.
the
No.
2 of you are there as well, so you can see
I have
this
other plans.
creature as well. Roll a perception check.
Can I roll an animal handling?
Not at this time.
You're in darkness.
That's a 9.
20.
You see something that looks like a stingray completely cloak itself
Danger
around.
blanket! Danger blanket!
I think I could see that.
You can see
Ah,
that,
oh.
yeah.
Danger blanket!
The 3 of you can roll for initiative, I guess.
Danger blank!
Okay.
Yeah.
If I kill this thing, will this factor into my speech?
Maybe.
18.
7.
What's your dex mod?
I counted that.
Oh, okay. in that
That's a
case,
16
20.
on the die.
Okay.
Wait, are they by the flail snail or no?
No.
Okay.
Good.
So, there is a trapper surrounding him.
All right.
Danger
And
blanket!
If I go near it, could I, in theory, flank?
I'm being
From
grabbed.
his inside of him? Who knows? Maybe.
I'm being
We'll see.
restrained.
You know what? I'm going to sneak since it's
It's
concentrating
definitely
on me.
very distracted right now, yeah.
Yep. So that is a stealth of 22.
You're trying to stealth towards this thing that's completely surrounded with him.
Oh, wow.
If you want stealth, that's fine.
Fine. I'm just
It's up
going to
to you.
sneak while it's distracted,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to. Since it doesn't notice me, do I get an advantage strike on it?
Sure.
Okay. So that means I can backstab it.
Bonk.
Wait a second. Don't kill it just yet.
It's sword. Too late.
This is like a physical creature.
Yes,
Yeah.
physical.
Good thing you had advantage.
I
Otherwise,
know,
What'd you
right?
get?
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
What's your
Unless-
AC?
my ace. Not 19.
Well,
What
I'm
is it?
aiming for the critter.
12.
Yeah, he's inside the critter.
Oh,
Oh.
What are you attacking it with?
the sword.
The sword? Okay.
Oh!
So that's a
Don't
deals-
attack it!
Too
normal
late.
Short,
Too
short,
late.
You can't
normal
see him attacking it.
short damage.
And I declared backstab, so I
Yes.
have to do that.
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry!
I am. This is not
It's
my
fine.
intent.
It's fine.
No, it's not. This is not fine.
I was trying to attack the
So
creature.
roll the
Julian, did
roll
your
the
character
damage.
head to the mine?
I did, but I've gone to a completely different
Okay.
section of the mine. I made it
With
a point to
everything
say
in
that.
tail,
Yeah.
10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage.
Yes.
You take.
And I presume it's magical because of the sword.
We don't know.
You don't know.
I sensed magic
It
from
doesn't-
it.
It
Evan,
doesn't feel magical at this time. You sense there's magic in the sword, but it's not dealing
How
with
much?
Buried, probably under the rust.
1 damage.
oh,
to you.
thank God.
Ugh.
It's pierced through a little bit, but you are not hurt.
You got tickled.
Yeah. Well, you are hurt.
Poke.
You got pricked a bit.
But you know I'm trying not to hurt you.
Yeah. So, what did you get?
Right.
They got a 7.
Sure.
And what did you get?
I believe in 18.
I don't believe in PvP,
Alright, you're up next.
unlike you.
Okay. Does this thing look like it's hungry?
You can't see anything. You're in darkness.
Do I know there's something on me?
Roll
Well,
intelligence.
I
check.
shout about a creature.
Yeah,
did.
there's darkness
Roll a
on
perception
you.
check.
So free action, there's a monster.
You know
Okay.
something's going on. You don't know what. You may not know what.
I think a 21 tells me.
Oh yeah, you know you're in a lot of trouble. This thing's about to eat you.
I animal handling it.
All right, animal handling.
what?
I try to calm it down.
Okay. What do you do to calm it down?
Oh no.
As a player, I don't know how to calm down these creatures.
You could
As a
inspire one of
DM,
us to
I'm
take it
asking
off
you to
of you.
use your imagination.
Oh no.
I try soothing it.
How?
How?
By petting the darkness.
I bet eating you would soothe it pretty well.
No, I'm trying to pet it.
All right, roll an
Oh
intelligence
no.
Okay.
Intelligence or
check. No,
animal?
intelligence, animal handling.
My animal handling is not the best thing in the world, but
And he's not boned.
a 16 does sound promising.
Okay.
Instead of shooting the darkness, you
Okay.
pet the darkness.
So you reach out and start like stroking the darkness.
Oh.
Yeah.
You feel a gap in the darkness where you poke, and you suddenly hear like a oh.
Hmm?
And you
Oh,
keep
its
petting-
mouth.
Yeah.
Do we like see a hand stick out of its mouth?
No, it's
It's surrounding me, not eating me.
imagine like a giant
Manta
cloak
ray.
that's got
Like a burrito wrap.
Giant self-wrapping burrito.
and it's gonna roll a con check right now.
Oh,
So-
enjoy a little too much.
It suddenly lets go of you. You now see you've got your hand in its like mouth, and you've been hitting its tonsil,
Oh!
and it's gonna throw up a little bit, and it's gonna try and hide back on the wall and camouflage itself.
Okay.
Cause
So it's gonna throw up on me. And,
yeah.
Oh, that's not an attack, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's a reaction.
It's vomiting is well.
you can get out of
poison
its
damage.
its grip right now. That's you can
Okay.
either move or do like
So it's out of. I'm out of its grip, right?
you are temporarily out of its grip. Yeah.
Do I still see it?
It's still right. You're still in the same square as it. Yeah. Like it's loosens its grip on you, but it's still right there in front of
I
you.
don't know if trying to befriend this thing is going to work anymore.
You could use your
You
breath
might have
weapon on
befriended
it.
You
it.
know, I
don't
was
know.
just about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
on
just.
the wall, the whole wall.
Yes, I'm
It's
going
covered
to
in your
poison
spit.
breath the entire wall.
All right.
You're gonna cover the wall.
This
with
is
your
a
spit.
dex
It's
check?
going to be a con save,
Con
actually.
save? Oh, okay.
12.
And it's half damage, I believe.
For
Hold on a
success.
sec. No. No.
Oh yeah.
It's no damage on a miss.
Ha. Man, why do they
Actually,
make
it's
it
got
so
disadvantage because you guys are right on top of each other. Okay, it hits.
Okay. That's going to be. Hold on. 3 plus. So that's going to be 9 damage overall.
All right.
Poison damage.
All right.
Pretty solid.
It takes that damage. It doesn't look happy, but it's still up.
And that's my breath weapon till the short rest.
It's still flapping its cloaky arms. Anger.
Is it easier to hit it without hitting him now? since
Danger
it's
flap
just-
Oh yeah,
flash.
yeah. Now it's well.
Oh, no.
Actually, have you
It's not
moved at
right
all? Have you moved at all?
I'm going to move now, and
Okay.
it is con save for half damage.
Well, it took.
It's
Yeah,
still
yeah. I was wrong, though. Yeah,
Alright.
I do move away.
It's gonna get an opportunity attack against you.
Okay, knock yourself
What's
out.
your AC?
It's going to be 12.
12. Okay, it hits.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I'm not wearing armor, and I'm the bard.
Insert every round being the exact same thing.
It has resmuggled you.
Aw, you like me.
It wants to be your best.
You try to get out of its grasp. It's like, where are you going, buddy?
Come back. I want to give you a warm burrito hug.
And
So
eat that burrito.
its turn. Roll
Come,
a dex check.
burrito.
Dex save?
A dex save. Yes.
It's an
Sorry.
anger burrito.
Would it be an escape action or a saving throw?
This is a saving throw.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Julian, that
19
is
on the
better
die.
than not bad. That is going to be a 23.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to get out of its grasp.
Not again.
Yeah.
Evaluate
It does not.
numbers.
Is not able to keep its grasp on you this turn.
Yeah, okay.
So it's gonna-
feeling queasy.
It's gonna try and jump onto the ceiling again and like try and blend in once more.
Okay, her turn, I believe.
Would you like to do anything as it leaves you a square?
I'd like to give it a hug.
Oh, great.
Is that an opportunity attack?
Yes.
So,
Would-
animal handling?
Sure.
Would I have an opportunity since trying to leave
Yes,
my
you
friend
would
there
as well.
too?
Wait, let me try to hug it first.
Okay.
That's going to be an 8.
You do not hug.
Oh.
No hug, no like.
All right.
I always like the
I'm
idea
not a
of like
fighter, so I don't
feat
crit,
that-
but I got a 19
that
on the
allows
die.
you to opportunity attack for denial of movement.
That's feet.
But
Is it?
nonetheless,
Yes.
I don't
I'm
remember.
gonna use
not
that
Sentinel.
sword.
Wait, no, it is Sentinel.
13 piercing.
Okay.
As I'm like, oh no, you don't.
All right. So how much was that overall? That was 30, 23 from you and 10 from you,
Well,
right?
one of those
9.
damages went to
Fitting
him,
around here.
so
No.
13,
You did 10 to
22.
22 from you and
9.
9 from you. Okay, so it's still up.
Okay.
Does it look bad?
It looks pretty bad, yeah.
Do you think I can friendship it now?
Your turn.
What is this, freaking
Well, how high is
Pokemon?
it?
It is about 10 feet high on the wall. Like it just jumped on him and just stuck to the wall there.
Okay, so like I can grab like a pickaxe or a shovel or something and go to strike it, right?
Probably,
Should've
yeah.
been a
Alright,
seller.
I'm gonna quickly, in running, pick up a pickaxe and going to strike at it before it can get any higher.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
19.
Roll-
Same thing
How
that
much
is
would you say a
everything else.
pickaxe would be? 1d4?
no more sailing ship.
I would say yes.
So
Yes.
1d4
For me,
plus
yes.
dex.
Yeah. Okay, there's
6 piercing.
Wait, what?
still.
3 plus
So you pierce. You
Stop it.
Get
run
like
at
the
it like
tail.
ah!
That only-
You
Screeching.
hit it
Ah!
right in the center of its body. It's still it's flailing.
Don't do that.
But it's stuck.
It's stuck. Yeah. It's flailing around.
Nice.
It's still alive, but it's like
I do.
this
You
is
can
bad.
grab it.
This is
Okay.
really bad.
Okay. Guys, it's stuck. Hit it with all you got.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a perfect time to friendship it.
Don't
it's back up
friendship it.
top
It
of the
wants to
order.
kill
Yeah.
us.
All
Hit it
right,
with a
fine.
friendship whip. Just
Since
kill
it is more or less incapacitated, I'm going to go again. That's going to be 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And backstab.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's literally its back.
I know, right? Anyway, that's going to be 12 slashing damage, piercing damage.
So you.
Hooah!
It's stuck on the wall, screeching as you know it's flailing, and you just come in and just cut it right in half.
Can I
There you
make?
go.
Can I make a look out of this thing?
Screaming
Probably,
loudly.
yeah.
Oh, whoa, I check it first.
So
Well, depends on how big is it, cause
you guys can investigate if you would like to see
Sure.
if you can do anything with it.
I'm going to see if I can face the crowd.
Sure, investigation.
An intelligence
And your
check.
medicine guy's
Do a
not
perception
here.
check.
To be
Lord.
fair, priority would go to the person who killed it.
12.
Okay, so you cut this thing. There's blood everywhere. But then look at your sword, and there's no blood on your sword.
There's blood on his face.
Ha!
My God,
Ooh.
there's blood
Like
on
you
his
see
face.
a couple dribbles of blood, but they're like
Just
disappearing
seeps off.
into it.
Do I see this?
I'm
Yeah.
going to stick the sword into the body and see how it reacts. Like, more blood.
You see that any blood that gets onto it just kind of gets absorbed, and you see where it gets absorbed, the rust starts to diminish in that
Evan.
area.
Uh-oh.
I grab his
Arcana.
arm as he pulls it out, and I do an
No.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm arcaning too.
What?
17.
You sense magic in here, but it is very, very weak, but it's a lot stronger than it was.
14.
It's almost like something's starting
And
to
I am
awaken it.
14, and I'm not trained in the Arcana, but I am an arcane class.
You sense there's some kind of magic. It's very, very weak and ancient. Like, it has been used in centuries, but...
History check, actually,
Okay.
because I saw blood getting soaked into it.
Alright. Did you perceive that?
Your blade is dry of blood, even though you just stuck it into... the
Clearly,
piece.
it's a battle blade. It must be
I like
fueled
it.
by combat.
Oh, that's only going to be a 12.
Doesn't sound like Jonger.
12?
Yeah.
Well, what you said about the battle board, the sword makes sense, because you are familiar with, like, stories as a bard.
Mm-hmm.
There are swords that, you know, their enchantments need some kind of something to activate them. So perhaps his blade is, you know, combat driven.
It concerns
It
me
is
to
like
a
the
great
people who
extent.
liberated my town. They had magical weapons too.
So, they're probably dead right now.
Who knows? Even then, this could help turn the tides against those who oppress us.
Or it could oppress your soul.
I don't understand.
Some magical
You
weapons.
you don't think
I don't know what that means.
you don't think it's like dangerous like that?
Fair enough.
Actually, you rolled 12, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Okay. Wait, I wouldn't know that it's not?
You wouldn't know either way.
So
Okay.
he
I'm just
thinks
saying
it
it's a
could
possibility.
It's
And
possible.
I'm gonna hold my suspicions. Thank
Okay.
you
Be.
very
Well,
much.
if things go wrong, then you can take me down too.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And that
It
was
certainly
a
sounds pretty
17 on
evil.
investigation to see
Now
if
help me
this
carry these
creature
gems
could
out.
be made
Hold
into
on.
anything. So, like,
Yeah,
armor, clothing,
I'm
If
saying
you
that
think
like
if
that,
you gut this
obviously.
thing and let its skin kind of treat for a little bit, you can make probably a pretty nice like leather cloak or something out of it.
Define a little bit.
That would at least prove a little bit more armor than what we currently have.
I mean, yeah, you're wearing nothing right now, pretty much in the slave rags. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would definitely be something, or at least to keep the elements at bay while we escape.
Okay,
Yeah.
so question.
How big is this creature?
It is.
It was smothering me.
It's very large.
Yeah.
Like,
big
how
deal.
many cloaks would it be possible to make?
Well,
even
here's
if
an
makeshift?
example. This is a normal-sized guy, and that's the thing coming down on top.
Oh,
of
that is a very large angry pancake.
it. Yeah,
That's a very large danger pancake.
it's pretty big.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
probably
pretty
get. You could probably get like a blanket out of that if you wanted to.
Pancake of
I really wish I could have friended it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
You wouldn't be able to.
I know.
I guess I'll start just.
But what else can a bard do?
I guess I'll
probably
start
think
just
about
like
how to get your
rolling
sword
this
out.
thing up like a
FYI,
blanket.
You're not a ranger.
Just like
or
rolling
a
it like a
druid.
fruit roll up.
Bards are better at it.
Cover it in gems.
At this point, you appear on the scene.
slave
My
creature.
God, there's blood on the floor.
It liked my singing.
He summoned a monster. If I may do one thing, because I was going to give a speech bouncing
I
off
guess it
killing
would
the
be
monster.
a stupid question to ask if anybody found any obsidian.
Did I?
No.
No.
I pull out my loot and start playing again.
Actually, that's actually a good time for you to start doing
Yep.
the thing.
So, would I get advantage after people witnessing me save him?
Say what you're gonna say first, and then I'll decide.
Basically trying to get their attention, say that I've proven my prowess slaying this dangerous creature and saving my somewhat oafish friend, that with
Excuse me?
our might, and if you join us, we can help lead you to freedom and all that
Alright, so roll
joyous,
roll the dice.
liberty-loving talk.
Roll the dice normally first.
Okay. That's not quite as hot. It bounced. And I have a 10.
Alright, roll a performance check from you. Let's see if you can get advantage on this.
12.
I don't want to, but I will allow you to have advantage.
Okay. So it's either 10 or... Wow!
You got lucky.
24.
So you stand.
I
You
critted
hold
it.
your sword
Yeah.
above your head like.
His
I vanquished
instrumental
this-
background music helps you.
I vanquished this this
Heroic
beast,
Yes.
and I found this weapon that allowed me to vanquish this beast. And you know what? Together, we can get out of here, guys.
Yes.
As
We
I
can
play
get to the surface. We could see our loved ones again. These guys start. You got them to your side. Yeah, you hear it.
I was just reading up on the lore.
All right. So you got.
I have a dark fruit roll up.
At this point, back to you.
I know.
I'm just kind of stowed over my back.
You're not the
Are you
DM.
saying
You're
me?
not the
Yeah,
DM.
back to you.
Neither are you.
Okay.
No,
Um,
I'm still reading.
While I'm
Why
cleaning
would
this
you
room,
be?
Yeah.
was this like a lobby room?
This is like the main entrance.
Reading a
Yeah.
book.
Okay.
Not all.
Um, if I assume I'm done with this room,
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask the servant.
Fuck
What
off,
is
I can
he?
separate it.
It's like the butler or something.
I'll ask the butler what other rooms I should
I don't
clean.
have kids.
He said there's
This is
nothing
adult.
as
Got a
bad
man,
as
baby.
this. If you're finished with that, wow, that's great.
This is a manly.
If you
fucking
want to go
channel.
upstairs and see if any of the laboratories need to be scrubbed,
You are here.
that might be helpful.
Come down here.
So like mopping or
Do
just
you need the
scrubbing
dish
floor?
and
Yeah,
Earthdale
nothing
is
is
like,
nothing
I
super.
don't know why, but I'm going
I'll,
to kick that Dragonborn's ass.
I'll get like a bucket of water and a
Just
sponge or a
throw them
mop
in
or
the forge.
something,
No one would
and
know.
I'll head up to a room.
All right.
Except
Um,
if you won't there.
They will direct you to
The butler
lab.
leads me to
Yeah.
a specific room.
Yeah.
I'll follow him to the room.
Yeah, it takes you to the lab, and he's like, "That you can clean this one,"
All right.
and that'll probably be it for the day. Like you did good job.
So does
You
he
gonna
stay
pay
in the
him?
room with me?
No, he leaves.
Okay. So
Oh boy.
what's in this room?
This room, there is
Mess.
table. There's like a table in the middle of the room. There are some cells along one of the wall. And there's a desk with some beakers and stuff on it.
Does it match the description I would have given him of the room I was cleaning before?
Yeah,
Is anyone in the cell?
maybe. Well, perception check.
I just cleaned it 2 days ago.
The boxer says no,
Those
you didn't.
This is an
Motherfucker.
Archmage's tower.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy huddled in the corner there.
Wizards party weird.
Whatever you do, don't go to the library.
Who are you? Or who are you? I whisper.
Roll a charisma check to.
His name was
If you need a name, just let me know.
I remember his name.
Regular charisma check, 11.
His name
Rolled
was
low.
He doesn't seem to reply to you.
Alright. Did you talk to, Wix previously?
He looks up a little bit. That green-looking, elfy, leafy guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him. You a friend of his?
Yes. What are you doing in this cage?
I am being kept here as part of an experiment.
And the experiment will lead to...
The experiment is how to use certain artifacts and things made by a certain group of people in your world here.
What do you mean, our world? You live here too.
He kind of gives a little laugh, and he says something in a language you don't recognize.
Do you have a list of my languages?
No, you don't speak French.
Okay, then, yeah.
Yeah. He says something, and then he's like, trust me, I'm not from this area. Come from very far away.
Alright, well...
2 dimensions of...
I am aware that that the Drow are gonna do their invasion
10 realities down south.
start Monday to the surface.
He kind of gives a heavy sigh at the sound of that. I wish I had died before they'd figured it out.
What artifact?
There is a scepter that I fell down here with. It's a scepter that was built by Star Elves. Apparently, my kind of people are very similar enough to activate their artifacts. And because of this, they now have the energy source they needed to do whatever they're doing here.
So they used you to unlock a magic source.
Yes, that would seem the case.
Looking around the room, I guess I'll do another perception.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any, artifacts or tools, or maybe the collar unlocking buttons around here? Oh, 19.
So he sees you start looking around for these things. You don't see anything, and he takes notice of it. He's like, "You won't find any of it down here. It's in the other laboratory, the higher up one."
Great.
That one's, I've only seen it a couple of times, but it's heavy guarded.
Hope you're better at sneaking than I am.
Well, sneaking involves cover, Brian.
Yeah.
This would just be a full-on assault.
This room's just where they continue to poke and prod me, figure out how to make themselves able to activate technology.
I guess what else is in here then, if not artifacts like that, other useful tools?
I mean, there's some beakers, some pipes leading into other beakers. The table in front of you there's a bit of blood on it, and it's got some arm and leg clamps. You clean those off because that's what you're supposed to do. And apart from that, there's nothing just out that can be taken or anything.
Okay.
The drawers are all locked in the
All the drawers are.
yeah.
Okay. His cage.
Yeah.
Is it what is it made of?
Metal?
It's made of iron.
Iron.
It's not a high budget cage. It's a very low budget.
Damn it, you think an archmage could afford a little bit better.
Well, you think it's aftermodel.
I don't know if I could break him out of that, to be honest.
Roll an intelligence check.
I think it would look really damn suspicious.
Yeah, I crit.
Oh.
Alright, so it'd be very easy to get him out of this. This is literally just walls and the ceiling. If it takes some strength, but you could just push it over. Maybe not you on your own, but like 1 or 2, 3, 12 guys. Who knows?
If an invasion force came in here to like
Yeah,
liberate
like if you
him.
with a bunch of your close friends came over here, you could probably get this guy out of here, no problem.
So I'll offer to him. We're gonna try and revolt and get out before the Drow start their invasion.
He looks at you with raised eyebrows.
Crazy, I know, but
No, like surprise, kind of like.
we have a plan to get rid of the collars and even have like some fake ones instead.
I'll tell you this: if you were to help break me out, I could not leave this place until I'm sure whatever diabolical plot they used me for is demolished. Don't want that kind of blood on my hands.
We can get you out. We don't have to force you to come with us to the surface, but if you know other useful things about this stalactite tower, maybe upper floors, we might.
They think they were good at covering my eyes and keeping my senses dulled on my trip up there. I know a couple tricks to get higher up.
All right. We'll definitely break you out before we go any higher in the chamber. Or
Do you have
stalactite.
any idea when that will be?
We have until Monday, and the sooner we do it, the better.
What's today?
Out of character, what is today?
It's Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Actually, wait, sorry, no, it's not. It wasn't Thursday. It's Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
What
Not
is today is
Thursday.
today, but yesterday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow was yesterday.
I would tell him that I would hope either tomorrow or the day after we start.
I will look forward to getting my own back at these bastards.
I will bring Wix and a few buddies back here
Nice.
when we start. And we'll get you out of there. And I guess I'll just finish mopping
He
and
says something to you again that you don't understand.
French again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good luck. It's a blessing from where I come from.
Bon nuit. Or bon chance.
Yeah. So you finish up cleaning in here.
Or buona fortuna, if you want to
And
go with
then,
Italian.
Grazie.
Yeah, I think I only know one French word.
And then
Merde.
Croissant.
you could leave this room if you wanted to.
Die in a fire.
Why?
Croissants.
I leave.
May all your croissants burn.
What would you like to do now that you're
Did
out?
I say
Would
it
you like
wrong?
to investigate the area, or would you like to just report back and say you're done for the day?
Where am I in like a hallway right now?
Sure. Let me pull this
See how
out.
much time you spent.
How much time did I spend?
Not very long. There wasn't much. Somebody else had already cleaned it pretty well.
Okay.
So you can see this because this is that top room.
The
That's
very
where
top?
you are. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's basically the layout of all the important rooms of the
I
manor.
did have a goal for going to the mines, but we'll
Okay.
worry about that later.
So like the one right down is kind of like a sort of a meeting area. And there's like a
Yeah.
balcony down there.
Yeah, there's a little balcony in the library, and there's a little tiny guard barracks right beneath you that you know.
I
And there's a
probably
couple
wouldn't
bedrooms, and then there's like the kitchen, dining room, foyer.
go. Is there anyone in the library as I pass by?
Roll perception check.
Five.
Not that you can see.
I don't
Sounds,
know.
it sounds quiet. I mean, people would make noise if they were in the library, right?
I'm not that dumb.
But it's a library. You're not supposed to make sounds.
fuck.
I wouldn't want to risk it.
I told you before what happened the last time I went to the library. I would not have left those details out.
You had
No,
a
they're
rather
too good.
interesting
And
evening.
I don't think the library would have tools that would be useful for us. Well,
Probably not, no.
So, yeah.
We're in a library. It's filled with books.
Do it.
I'll go to the kitchen and see if the butler's there.
He's there. He's scrubbing some plates.
Do I have a lot of time left? I'll ask him.
Are you finished up there?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was really fast. It's only like half the day gone by.
Yeah, it was already fairly clean. There wasn't a whole lot of mess to it.
Oh, good. Didn't look at it yesterday, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's very good of you.
I don't know if you have any other places to clean.
I mean, you can see if anyone needs help, or
Any recommendations on who to ask?
probably look in the dining room.
I'll check the dining room then.
So you go in the dining room. You see a little halfling in there, struggling to pull these massive, like kind of what you did, filling the little thing up. But the halfling's got no strength to do it.
Is halfling also a slave?
Yeah.
How long have you been here, halfling buddy? Do I recognize him at all? No? Okay.
Not really. He turns to you. He's shocked. He rolls a constitution check. He faints.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Smack, 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 smack.
Oh,
Medical push slap.
Oh! He rolls another constitution check.
I'm not here to eat
Poor
you.
little heart.
Does he faint?
No,
Like a bitch.
He's good. Oh,
What are you doing here?
cleaning. Ooh, don't eat me, please.
I'm not gonna eat you.
No, eat him.
I'm a slave too, you see.
Oh. Well, I've got no lunch money on me or anything, so don't beat me up. Just gonna get my work done.
I'm here to clean. And maybe could have you join is there anyone else in the room besides the halfling?
No.
Join me and my buddies.
I'm not interested in joining the gang. Mama said not to get involved in those kinds of things.
How old are you?
That's a really sensitive question. You don't ask someone how old they are.
Is it a woman?
I'm 93.
Holy monkey!
I don't think you're living with Mama anymore.
No,
buddy.
but she ain't very good at us.
Halflings, they have long lifespans.
You wanna
For some reason.
be able to get out of the
dogs have
Underdark here to
longer
go back to
lifespans.
Mama?
My mama died 12
I
summers
guess you're
ago.
right. The candle that burns twice as bright lasts half as long.
But hey, I'm always look to get my feet back on solid ground. Or not so solid ground as this film.
Well, you're gonna wanna talk to either Wix or Jonger
Alright, who are they?
back in the a Tor or a bit of a fat human,
Big mustache.
big
Gotta be-
mustache.
Oh, big mustache now?
People that hang out with me, and you'll probably
I never
notice
seen
me.
no one like you before, mister.
Well, if you look for me in the barracks, you'll probably find me.
What part of the area you guys camping out?
I guess I tell him where we're from.
I'll be
This
sure to
slave
keep a lookout an eye out for you.
I mean,
y'all.
everyone knows where our little area of influence
But since you're here, would you
Okay,
mind
yeah, I get it.
doing
Can you
me?
stop doing?
I can
Some-
help you to get this done quicker, sure.
Oh, you'd be mighty kind if you could.
What are you doing anyways? Just
He's
picking
from
stuff up?
Central
Yeah, I mean-
Louisiana.
I'm not
He-
so fancy. I'm not really sure what kind of stuff in here is supposed to be trash or what stuff here is supposed to be furniture.
Uh-oh.
But I'm very lucky at guessing. So I just figure I'll just put all this stuff in here and hope for the best. See?
Uh-huh. Can I...
Because you at least have an idea of what Underdark furniture.
No, he didn't.
No, but now he
But-
kind of
oh, yeah,
does.
yeah.
But after having gone through it,
You know what bed furniture looks like.
But
would
stylistically,
I have like a bit of a
he could
bonus
have-
towards
Sure.
guessing?
Sure,
He
yeah.
wouldn't
Should
have
I
a
do like
penalty.
history or investigation?
Do
Either way.
do investigation, yeah.
Would there be advantage?
Just do flat roll, and I will give it a bonus that I think is acceptable.
18.
You're able to figure out he's got a couple plates. He's got like a little stool in there. He's got a lot of trash and stuff, like broken stuff, but he's also got 1 or 2 things that really shouldn't be in there.
Yeah. It's like the plates are probably broken at this point.
Yeah.
But I'll just remove the things that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell it, okay, the rest of the stuff can get thrown out.
Well, that's a lot lighter now. I'm flying with this puppy.
What were the things that I pulled out?
You have a little bench. Got like a tablecloth.
All right.
And a couple knives and forks.
All right. I guess I'll put those back where they belong.
There's also a candelabra. I've never seen nothing like that, mister.
Oh, no.
These don't really seem like things Drow would use. But, yeah. In like, I'll tell him, in like, end of tomorrow, come look for us.
Sure. When's that? How am I supposed to tell time down here? I ain't only been here for like 3 months. I reckon.
You haven't been here very long then.
Nah.
Man. We've been here for like 3 years, me and my buddies.
3 years? Get out of town. That long? Mister, I don't know if I could survive that long down here.
Oh, it's pretty hard. Many people die. But you're lucky. You might be getting out soon.
Well, thank you. Thank you most kind, sir.
Do you know how to tell how many hours pass by at least?
I ain't never that much book smart. I can count to maybe 12, 13 if I push it real hard.
Alright.
I mean, without any none of them roosters going off, I'm lost.
You know what? Better idea. Just go to the mines and just wait there.
Just in the mine?
Yeah. Pretend like you're mining.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you want me to wait, sir?
Eternity.
Until you are retrieved. What is your name?
My name's Eli.
Alright, Eli.
Ellis.
Wait at the mines, and I will send someone to get you.
Well, thank you kindly, sir.
Alright.
Oh my god, this character. I'm waiting for him to say, me and my friend Keith.
Whoa!
What, you hated
So,
Ellis?
No.
So, it's about 3/4 of the day have gone by.
I will
You're
have left
still
the
stood
mines.
there
Really?
looking at those rocks. We're back to you.
Really?
I will
I've
have
been
left the
standing there.
mines, didn't find the obsidian. I will have
I've
gone
been
back to the
standing
base,
there for
waiting
half
for
a
my
day
thing.
trying to figure this out.
Do you want to admit to this guy you have no idea what he's talking about?
You know what? This, like the
Are
reason.
you gonna let
the
him
reason
know
why
you got something on you?
the reason why we don't get along is
Yeah.
because this guy thinks he's so smart.
Yeah.
But the reason why that we're at odds to begin with is because he thinks he can beat me at it.
Here, roll this dice for your next roll.
Gotta BS him.
Thinks he can beat you?
He thinks
Well, since you need to know
he
about
thinks
rocks,
he's much better than me
Don't use the rock.
at fighting when he's really not.
Probably.
Beep, beep.
Who knows? Maybe.
well, at least the doctor's gonna be
Yes.
back
Since it's
to
over-
to
since
heal
it's
you up
over
if
on
you
this side,
fucked
might
us
as well.
up.
He's
royally.
going to.
And I can remove limbs.
So
So he's still pointing
I'm
at those rocks.
I'm
I take it. By that dumbfounded look on your face, you have no idea.
For the past few hours.
And I'm getting really tired of looking at it. So,
When he was
Funny-
willing to
funny
stand
why
there.
don't I explain a couple things to you?
Does he know what that word means?
You know what? Let me explain a couple of things to you.
Oh yeah?
And I drum and I smack him in the face.
Oh!
Roll
An attack.
an attack.
You are proficient with your
You're
shovel.
proficient with your shovel.
Yes, I am.
+1 shovel
Oh,
proficiency.
my dice. Roll my dice.
Don't do it.
Now give my dice back.
He's trying
18.
to kill. Oh,
He didn't
Okay.
roll your die.
Oh, no.
And it was a surprise attack.
He's
It
been
would've been a
staring at
19.
you very. I'm not giving you surprise attack for this.
All right, but it's
I
an 18.
will allow you to hit him in the face.
Bob.
For 1 shovel
ow.
damage.
You can
Roll
always do
your
a knockout
D6.
rather than kill.
That's a 6 total.
6 shovel damage.
So you smash him in the face, and you hear a clang, and you look at him. He's like, So happy you did that.
Oh no!
Roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Oh well, he's dead.
He really wants to kill you.
He's
But you
waiting for
probably
an
knew that.
excuse to do
Oh,
so.
That's a 6.
Jeremy.
That's a 6.
Okay.
It's okay, he might have rolled 1.
He didn't.
He rolled a 2.
So he is going
+7.
to reach out and grab you by the hair.
What hair?
Are you bald?
I'm bald.
Then he grabs you by the ear.
Actually, no. That's
I have no ears.
He's grabbing by the ear.
that's actually that's contradictory to what I said last time when I said
Yeah.
I had grown my hair out
Yeah.
to look like I'd fallen down a mine
There
shaft.
you go.
Yeah,
Question:
he grabs your hair.
Would I be back yet?
Not-
No,
not yet.
you're
Okay.
going to the mines.
All right.
So I left the mines.
So he grabs my
Anything
hair.
going on?
And then he proceeds to punch you in the
It'll
face
take a while.
with his other hand.
This is like in the barracks. We're still a
What's
good
your AC?
distance.
My AC's 14.
He hits you
It took a while to be in the mines, so...
for 5 damage.
5 damage with.
His fist.
He's,
All right.
He's proficient with his fist.
Is he a monk?
Could be.
He has high strength.
There's always the cheap shot. Just saying.
It's the nut
And
shot.
he winds up to punch you again, but now it's your turn.
There you go.
Hit him again.
Yola.
God bless you.
Do you count a shovel as a two-handed weapon?
I said it was dexterous. Like you could go in between.
Versatile.
Oh,
versatile.
You can use one hand, yeah.
So. Oh, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to end.
Shovel
Because I do
rage.
not
Think
like
of
it
which is
because that he's resorted to a cheap shot like that.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Cheap shot.
Just nards.
The guy who
Oh,
sucker
oh,
punched
here you
him.
go.
Yeah.
Punch him in the nards.
Just go for
And-
the...
And I'm going to like as he like the punch at my face was enough to like get my blood pumping.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking to hit like
Jared, how much health?
Kill him.
well, I was at 13,
You're
now I'm
good.
at 8.
You're fine.
But I assume that he's in a similar situation.
Could
Could
be.
be.
What'd you do with the shovel?
You hit him in
You
the
hit him
face?
with it.
Yeah, but how much damage?
I hit him with for 6 damage.
Or 6. Yeah.
And keep going.
I'd like to grapple him.
Okay. Roll a strength
Yeah,
check
what,
against him.
mate?
Where would you like to grapple him?
Well, he's got me by the hair.
Because right now he's grappling you.
Grab him by the under.
He's got me by the hair, but that
That's still a grapple.
You can kick him in the nards.
I mean, you're gonna. So he's right now. He's grabbing you like this.
You wouldn't
So
be
where are you gonna
restricted
grab
by your
him back?
foot.
if he tries to punch, you know what?
Go
And
low.
He's
Cheapest
already
of
like,
shots.
he's like this
Cheapest
right
of
now.
shots.
So I'm
Like
going to grab his hand.
He's
Like-
with the hand that's coming at you.
Yeah,
So
like
you're taking the.
so
So
like-
you're gonna do a reaction on your turn then to
That-
stop his blow.
that's what I want to do. So
Okay,
if that's
so
what
he will roll an attack against you, and you will roll
A thing.
a dex or strength, your choice.
Strength,
Oh, jeez.
'cause-
Okay,
because I've got
just roll the dice. Just roll the dice. Yeah.
I have advantage.
jeez.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
May as well roll for overkill.
Yeah, sure.
Roll for overkill.
Roll overkill to grab his hand out of the air.
You break his hand.
Like it,
He like you've got, but you can since you have advantage. I'll let you roll to see if you get higher. Go for the crit.
that's a 1.
Yeah.
Brazil man.
So you grab his fist in the air, and he's like trying, but he can't do anything.
I'm going to
It's
shove him.
back to your turn. Yeah.
I'm going to shove him to the ground.
No, shovel him in
Okay.
the face.
Roll a strength check.
Knee him in the nards.
I've got advantages on strength checks
If it was
because
you,
I'm
you
raging.
Grab
Go for it.
the nards.
Yeah, grab the nards.
One or
Crush the nards.
11 plus. Is that a strength or athletics?
strength.
14.
You throw him to the ground. Do a d4.
Bonk.
One.
Whoa.
That's
So
pretty good at
You throw him on the
humiliating
ground. He goes. Oh! As he hits the ground, it kind of like chokes a little bit.
Now
Because
guess
he
what?
was not expecting that.
Decapitate him. No,
No.
decapitate him.
No.
Stop that.
Fine.
This is your
But
opportunity
it's
to
now his turn.
demoralize him after
I
He's
this.
have
gonna-
a rule about blood on the floor in the base.
He's gonna let go of your hair. He's gonna reach down and he's gonna pull off his toe. And he's gonna try and stab you with the end of it.
It's a sharp toe.
Toe stab!
It's basically a shiv
He hits you.
with a toe.
Yeah.
Right in the leg.
If you die from this...
For another 6 damage.
Reduced by half.
Yep.
Oh, Jeremy.
And he's gonna try to push his way off, like, to get away from you, so... No. Well, you can try to oppose strength.
No, because if he's moving away, then that means opportunity
No, like
attack.
he's trying to kind of get you off of him.
Oh.
Still a strength contest to get out.
Strength contest to get out. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you're raging, so you know what that means.
You get advantage.
No. Use this dice.
Andrew?
Aww.
13. 19.
Alright. Yeah, you keep him down. You see people are starting to get up, like if they should intervene or not, but you kind of see he's like... He wants you himself. He wants you for
He's
himself.
prone, right?
Yeah, he's prone right now. You're holding him prone, yeah.
Kick him in the bing bong.
I've got him...
You're on top of him right now.
Well...
You have?
I shoved him to the ground.
Yeah.
And what I wanted was to, like, have him, like, on the floor with my boot on his back or chest. One of the two.
Yeah. I mean, so you traveled with him to the ground. Like, that's where the damage came from, because you're raging right now. You're not quite as...
Suplex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you're, like, going, like, full out, like...
I'm going to clock him on the back of the head with my shovel.
Alright, do that.
Walk.
I'm going to reckless attack.
Okay, give yourself free advantage.
But
you already have that.
But he gets advantage against you, yeah.
Well, he is prone, so I get advantage already.
You've got him grappled, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to reckless attack him.
Aw. That's 11 or 11.
If you do reckless attack, I will let you roll one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So triple 11s, 11. Skyrim is released.
Something for that.
Achievement unlocked.
I'd like to.
So 3 11s in a row, I'll let you hit.
I'd like to. I'd like to go on record by saying the dice value was 6 all 3 times.
So you know in Mario Party,
ship.
when you roll three dice and it's all the same number and you get a bonus, you hit.
That's worse than
But
the
you're
time
only
when you
dealing
got.
half damage.
That's worse than the time when you got double nat ones on advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
a
good.
9.
Okay, so you deal 4 damage to him.
All right.
He's not looking good. He's like going limp in your hand a little bit, but he's still got a little bit of fight left in him. He's gonna try and stab you again with his toe. And that's gonna hit.
Okay.
He's gonna hit you for 8.
I'm down to 1.
Oh. Is it halved again?
Yeah, it's half. Well, this is before it's
I'm
half.
raging.
Yeah.
Rage even harder.
Yeah.
Not just go
You're
for
not
it,
much
just
better off than
knock
him
him
right now,
unconscious.
Go for the jugular.
So what'd you like to do now?
Take his toe from him.
Nards.
Yeah, Nard shot so hard that goes
1
right into his
HP
skull.
rules don't matter.
I'm good. You know what? I'm looking to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Just Nard shot him with the shovel.
No.
Okay. Well, you're afraid he might chop him off.
Whoa.
19 on the dice.
Okay, so here's what happens. You start choking him. Because you're enraged and you see the blood, but then as he's about to like
Pass
leave
out.
this world, you relinquish him. You're like, no, this isn't what I want.
Does he cry uncle?
He falls to the ground. He's given up. He's like grabbing his neck, like choke, like gasping for air and stuff. Like you've done some damage to this man.
Yeah, I've won the struggle.
Yeah.
You're hurting pretty bad.
But I don't. I'd like to make it look like I'm not as bad off as I am.
Okay. How would you recommend doing that?
I'm thinking either
Time.
I can do I can do deception. I could do performance.
You can't. All right, roll. Everyone was looking at you guys. They saw you started it, and you ended it. So I can't. You can do what you know. What? Tell the story how you would like to tell these people what happened. Do what you want to do.
like when I rage,
Yeah.
like my skin turns a little like redder than usual.
Yeah, you just get really angry and like, all the blood rushes to your face and stuff.
Red
Yeah.
Hulk, yeah.
And like I'm cooling off, but I'm still under the effects of rage.
Yeah, you're still really angry and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, listen up. I won this draw. Your boys are with me now.
To him? On the ground? Alright, roll the dice.
I'm going. Since I said that, I'm going to say intimidation.
Sure.
What do you give him advantage for that?
Roll the dice and then we'll see.
He's
if he
on the
even needs
ground.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so he's like coughing there on the ground. He looks up at you.
And I've got Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Like this, like the point of the shovel pointed at his face.
Expecting,
Like right here.
Expect no different treatment than someone of your order.
Wow. Oh.
And he just stares you down.
The plot thickens.
You cross the line, and I smack him in the face with the shovel.
Okay. Okay, you do that. He falls over. He's not moving right now.
Someone clean this mess up, and I walk, and
You just walk away.
yeah,
Take his toe.
and I take his toe,
Okay.
and
No more toe for you.
and
gonna try to
I
rally
also
his
make
boys?
a statement to his lackeys.
Mhm.
This is my toe now.
I won this fight. You guys, like this is how things work down here,
This is
right?
how prison rules work.
Like the prison rules.
This is how you're saying it works. You don't know that for sure. You don't know what this guy's deal was. You never really talked to him. But hey, roll intimidation against these guys.
This is over the course of 3 years.
Roll intimidation against these guys. Yeah.
I did beat their boss.
Yeah, you get an advantage. Yeah.
Get in that one.
Might as well have been in that one,
Oh.
but it was 9.
So they kind of.
I kind of stagger a bit.
You say what you say, and you do it really intimidatingly, and they just kind of shake their heads a bit. But they're like, sure, whatever you say, boss.
They're distant. They're not genuine.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe.
You know what? I've got.
I mean, I rolled the dice for it.
I got a toe.
Yeah.
You got a prize.
Yeah.
So you walk
Now
away
stick
with
with
the toe?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
You have Max the Iron Toe's toe.
the iron toe.
He's no longer
Freaking Rocket Raccoon. What the hell?
It
He's
deals
just max the
a
toeless
D8
now.
piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Hey, by the way,
It's a ship.
joke's on that guy.
But
You have healing salves back at the base.
But you can't add proficiency with it. It's just the dice roll.
All right, but I'm sure it's made of iron. I'm sure we
Yeah.
can do something with that at the forge.
Who knows? Yeah.
I'm gonna
Better
go
than
to
a
the
regular
forge
dagger.
actually.
Make something out of a dead man's toe.
Okay.
That's
He's not dead. He's
On the
just
time it takes you to
badly
get to
beaten.
the forge, we're gonna work with these guys because he's been sitting here for a bit.
Mm.
So you guys in the
Can
mine.
It is.
I use any of my healing surges?
Evan.
Or my hit dice to heal?
That's
That's during a rest usually.
that is during your rest turn. But that's that point. I kind of have to go soon. So can I get the getting the gems out thing out of the way?
What do you mean? Oh, getting them out of the mine?
Yeah. 'Cause-
Sure. So
Okay.
go back to you guys.
So I have 2 of the big ones in my backpack, as well as all the small ones.
Uh-huh.
I'm carrying one. I walk up to the guards. Do they see me?
Yep.
What are they?
Hard
how are their
not to see
expressions
you.
as I'm holding this big gem.
Are you just holding it in your hand?
One of them, yes.
They're eyeing it, but they're not allowed to take it from you.
They're not.
Nope.
Not necessarily, no.
They don't confiscate the gems.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
keep walking.
And something that huge is just
They look
stupid obvious.
They look through your bag, but then they're like, "Yeah, go on. You can't
They'd be
stop
stupid
you."
to try
I'd like to
steal
just
that.
play for them anyway.
What?
Oh God.
I can use as a distraction. Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm off to the side, playing. Hold on,
So what are you
performance check.
doing? If you would like to do anything.
Do I have advantage with the gems?
What is it?
It's overall
Overall.
Oh,
9.
So you start
Mediocre.
playing songs or whatever. Would you like to try to escape?
I'm going to see if they're either too distracted. Notice because his mediocre music. There's another wax guard like the guy playing cards on the board.
You two are also there if you'd like to do anything.
So
I'm gone.
18 perception.
All the guards on duty seem really annoyed by this guy right now.
I just walk by with the fruit roll up, not fruit roll up, cloaker, just kind of slung over my back.
They don't.
I'm just going
it's
to.
just a blob to them.
Yeah.
I'm
They've
just
seen it
going
before,
to
it's
move, only saying, "You want me to stop him?"
Please.
I just shout, "Hey, we're done with gems for today. Move out."
But oh,
Don't make me hit you with the thing that tried to eat you.
but I wanted to.
Hey, Andraste.
Yeah.
Who am I? I am a tactless minstrel. I sing off key for coins.
Don't make me do what the dark
If you
elves did.
spot me in the street, please kick me in the lights.
Alright. So I beg him, ask him to stop.
Can you do a performance?
While I
for
just
the
head
Eagles?
by, since they seem more concerned with me stopping him.
For the lulz!
Do you want me to do a charisma check?
No,
Natural
that's okay.
20 to perform
Why?
on that.
Why?
While walking past the guards while talking to Andraste.
She will.
They give a chuckle.
She will audibly laugh. With this
And
is
this, you're making such a bad performance, and you're a bit upset being upstate. This guy's making fun of you, so you kind of pout off ahead a little bit. You see the general walking towards the area from yesterday.
Hi.
I'm gone.
He does not look happy.
What
He
happened?
never looks happy.
No, he looks especially angry today.
he looks very grumpy.
Well, every man for himself.
You, Dragonborn.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I don't want that. I want to find the Dragonborn that just made a mess of my place last night.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking? I'm talking about that black Dragonborn that was in my place. He made a mess and knocked over my armor. I was too drunk to punish him, and I need to find out where he is so I can kill him.
Ha!
I think he's in the mine. Wait, whoa. Did I see any Dragonborn in the mine?
Roll a perception check.
Oh no.
That's what you're saying.
This is the difference between deception and charisma.
Okay.
And survival.
Perception, right? No,
Well,
perception.
Well, are you
see.
gonna?
Perception first.
If he saw
That's gonna be. Hold on, that's
Not terrible.
not terrible, but let's see what it is. Where is perception again? Yes, that's
Wisdom.
gonna be a 12 perception.
Do you remember seeing a white Dragonborn?
You're looking for a black Dragonborn,
Yeah,
right?
he said black.
I think I saw one in the mine.
Oh boy.
Am I making a deception roll?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh!
He's good.
21.
Wow.
All right, move along.
I keep walking,
Let's
and then I start running
And
when
he
he's no
knocks
longer
out
in
of there
view.
as fast as humanly fucking possible.
And I guess
No
the
one
three
knew
of
I was
us,
there, right? No one else knew I was there.
The person who took the job from you does, but they weren't paying attention to what color you were. And he was too drunk to realize you were just covered in
They don't see color.
So I guess the three of us are just shuffling back,
Yeah, so
unassumingly.
you guys get back to camp.
Andraste does
Well, I
laugh.
actually need to head to the forge, because at this point my
And you
thing
were
should be
heading to
ready.
the forge
You
as
know what?
well.
Forge. 'Cause
I'm not
Just a
dead
later,
yet.
I might be able to help you with that cloak you wanted to make, but I'll be back later.
I just
Younger builds.
need it to someone my size. It's just kind of.
Well, no, leather needs to be chemically treated before it's
Just
wearable.
needs
I have
to
no idea what
hide.
I honestly have no
I
idea
know
what I'm
metal.
going to do with all the massive gems. I can't
Metal.
sell them here.
What you can do, make
Size.
nice weapons.
Really?
Crystal weapons, man.
Why not?
They're big.
You have your own thing.
I'll have to talk
Are
to the
crystal
smith
weapons
next time.
even a thing?
Indeed.
Well, it's a pretty big chunk of crystal. You could probably hit somebody in the head really hard with it.
Yeah.
If
And you can also like just persuade people. Hey, look at this. Come
Uh,
help us. We got
there-
thing.
Either way, I gotta get going.
But to make Nadar feel
Never
a little
mind.
less bad, I hand him a pair of healing salves, just in case somebody gets off-put by that kind of performance again.
I refuse the healing salve.
Okay.
This way, friend.
I'll accept
You
it,
help
though.
me rally troops.
One for
Narrative.
you,
I got a 1
Narratively,
No, you got
on a
12.
D100.
and especially one for you.
You still
You're
did a
not
job
with me.
before, so I'm
All
proud
right,
of
not
you.
with me.
I'm not going back to base.
You help me
yeah.
rally people to our cause.
Andrew.
That is
Yeah?
very noble.
narratively speaking, you're spending the rest of the day hiding.
Hoping those guards don't decide to take their frustration out on you.
Hoping that you don't get caught out by the general.
I,
I mean,
Well,
you
who else knew he was there?
the person who gave him the
They weren't paying
notice board,
attention to
but
the color.
They weren't paying attention.
You should give the office that
But
gave you
you
that
just
job a
lied
wide
to,
berth.
but you also just lied to the general, so he may not like that.
I got a 23.
Yeah.
Might
The
just
moment
take
he
him longer.
finds out-
It'll take him a while to realize it, but I mean,
He is a general.
Oh, no.
That's
We'll be gone
some-
before then.
That son of a bitch
How long
lied
is
to me.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's a big mine. Maybe the Black
I've been
Dragon
here for
Lord left.
2 days. I haven't seen a single black dragonborn.
Oh,
what's
he's not
that?
coming
What's
out
that?
of the mine.
No, it's not going to be that long.
No, you saw a great dragon.
He's going to figure it out soon,
Oh.
at some point.
Oh.
No, you saw a
So
really
you might
want
want
to
to hide
gray
in the,
dragonborn.
amongst the prisoners.
Now, in addition
and
to
stuff.
our ticking timer, you have one too.
Oh, no, wait. I could just tell him that I saw what... It was probably covered in a... what was the name of the creature?
It was, well,
What,
The
The-
snake.
snake?
The cloaker thing?
Whatever
The
it was.
weird
Cloaker.
stingray thing.
Yeah.
What's it called?
the cloaker?
I
It's
just
called,
say...
it's called Dropper, I believe. What?
Drop.
No, not gonna say that. That's
Too
me.
late.
I'm gonna say, well, I think he went deeper. Like he
A
wanted to go,
trapper. Trapper.
he wanted to go very deep. He was looking for not trappers.
Next phone asleep.
What's the name of the crab thing?
No.
Cave Fisher?
What, you going to tell
I'm
this
gonna,
to the
if
general?
he comes back looking for me, I'm gonna say he went exploring for cave fisher.
You
That's
could
what I
also
heard.
just get another green dragonborn to go in the mine and he dies instead of you.
I don't want to sacrifice another of my.
Do you really want the general exploring the mine, though?
You'll get the snail.
Fuck
No, I didn't think
you!
this.
Colossal fuck up!
But they don't have an interest in
Anyway.
the gems, though.
Anyway,
The
So-
guards don't.
Back to you guys going to the
I need
forge.
to leave still, Brennan.
I'm taking. There's like a seat in the forge.
Oh, you're going to go... Oh,
You
yeah,
can
you can be in the
move
forge, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I'm showing the iron toe to my trophy
To who?
to the. I don't know which one is the one that would be able to make that into something. Maybe the drow.
Drow doesn't take interest in you, but the dwarf and the orc kind of look at it and they're like, why? The orc's like, why do you do that? He very nice man, very smart.
No, that guy's an asshole.
He have plan to get out of here like you. Very good plan. I can't. Me no remember specifics, but really good.
This is the first.
Do we show up at the
Urzel's-
forge at this point?
Urzel's
Yeah.
too bloodshot to remember.
Wait, there was someone else
the-
here with a plan?
Yeah.
Andraste,
What do you know anything about what
said he had a plan. but
Andraste shortly
Do you know anything
comes
about
in
what his
after
plan was?
These guys
Something
think
about
she's
the
not too
stalactites.
big, so it takes her a little bit more time to lug this this creature
Yeah.
wrapped up like a hideous burrito on her back.
Okay.
This is the
Something
first
about the
time she's
stalactites
actually in
and
the forge,
doing
and she
something
kind of
to them.
twitches.
He's mentioning like all the details of the guy's plan.
The only
that he
detail
knew.
I really
I got
have.
a 21.
Uh-huh.
Does Wix figure out what Julian has figured out at this point?
I think you're probably wrong, but go ahead and tell me what you think you figured out.
Stalactites. Stalagmites are the ones on the ground. Stalactites are the ones on the ceiling.
Yeah, you say that to him, and he feels like an idiot because he was pointing them out wrong.
What?
But beyond that, you know that to get stalactites and stalagmites are formed by when water drips down,
Yep.
and to get something that size, there needs to be a very sizable amount of water above.
Which means that if one were to, say, pierce into a water source, it would basically just flood everything beneath it.
Yeah.
Well, now his plan is our plan.
There's only one problem: you're in the town as well, technically.
Well, we'll do that on our way out.
Also, I have an extreme problem with genocide. Doctor,
What
I-
happened?
I don't have a problem
We
with
learned of the guy who had the.
we are
iron
not
shivers.
committing
We
genocide
learned what his
against
plan
innocent
is.
civilians.
Basically, flood the entire place.
How did I miss?
That's not a
Our
bad idea.
quarrel is with the guards and the military, not the civilians and fellow slaves.
Did you get slapped by one of them?
Irrelevant.
it.
They're still
I
sentient
look like
beings.
I've been slapped by one of them.
A little bit too many
Is
times.
this at the forge?
Yeah.
But there's still creatures of evil, probably
I mean, they
demons.
probably haven't seen me since this is the first time I've actually been in the forge. So
No, they haven't. Yeah.
Besides,
Hey,
plus you think there's
I
civilians
just
down here.
she
leave it
kind
at
of
that.
sparkles slightly just because
All
of.
invade.
Well, she
Oh,
got
she
cleaned-
wouldn't at
no,
this point right
she
now.
got
Are you in
cleaned
the
up
forge?
from the party, so she's not as grimy.
No, she's not. She looks. Yeah, she looks nice, but she wouldn't.
She's cleaner.
She wouldn't sparkle.
She's
You
not.
can't magic yet.
She's not like filthy,
I mean, I
filthy.
guess
She's
I
a little
can
bit
go to the
cleaner.
forge.
Yeah, you look clean.
Oh, I look like shit, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
And you didn't take a healing salve back at the base. Why?
She just kind of looks around, sniffs.
You know I have a
Just kind
stockpile.
of twitching her eyes.
You
to
have
a-
some on you
to
on
a
your
dark
person
shade
right
of
now,
red, just
right?
out of instinct, because her
How do I
eyes
use
match
this?
her current emotional state.
Just
She just
rub
kind
it
of
on the wounds.
Ask, can
And
one
or
of
drink it if you have
work
internal
something
damage.
With this.
The
I
dwarf.
believe it's
The dwarf runs his
I
hand
think it's
along
2d8.
the
I'll have to
creature.
look at that.
It's like,
Give me 1 second.
I reckon I could do something with that.
She's kind of breathing a
What are
little
you
bit.
kind of thinking? Some kind of cloak? Maybe some armor?
Oh, is that the orc?
Someone your size?
Stone
Yeah, I
forge.
think I could do that.
Just kind of doing a pose.
Yeah, it'd take me about a week or two, but yeah,
Ooh.
I could do that.
I,
We
We don't have that
I
time.
want to take out my hammer. Anything you can do to improve this blade.
That's a hammer.
The thing I picked up?
You said it's you said you picked up your hammer.
What? No, I didn't.
You said
Yeah, you did.
Durr.
You did.
He meant the blade.
You said hammer.
Oh, you pick up the blade?
Yeah.
He looks at it, he's like, ooh. Mighty old.
Ah,
I
looks
take it.
ancient.
Oh, Evan,
It's
you
easily.
ass.
What?
I'm just
This
saying.
rust alone is
No,
easily thousands of years old. Where'd you get this?
I dug it out.
You
Yeah,
dug it out.
ass.
Yeah.
Bloody
I found
nice
it.
find.
Of the stone.
Nice find
Oh,
here,
I
son.
think it's magical as well.
He kind of sniffs it a little. He gives it a lick.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon it is a little tiny bit.
Can
Yeah.
I give a look over?
What kind of magic does it have? What?
Can I give a look over?
Oh,
Well, it's a weapon.
Uh-huh.
I say something to do with hurting people,
I
probably.
think
Can I
some
do an
sort of
arcana on
battle
it?
magic. That's what I've gathered.
12, so not much.
It seems to get stronger when it fights bad foes.
Really? Well,
When we fought the cloaking creature, it seemed to become less rusty when I attacked it.
well, keep using it. See if anything happens.
I'm using the healing salve that he gave me.
Yeah.
He said it's 2d8 healing.
Yep, 2d8 heals.
And I'm gonna arcana this thing again, see if I can
Six.
study more.
Just feels like magic to me. But
You can use advantage on
five.
this.
And you're back.
Alright.
I'm guessing.
Oops.
Go with the first one.
What did you do?
What'd you get?
18 for the first one,
Alright,
and 12 for
okay.
the second.
So you can sense there's definitely magic in here.
Anything else I can pick
I'm
up?
almost
But
like
you
full
can
HP.
tell whatever magic is in here is not
I'm one off.
like malevolent in any form.
Okay.
Like
I
it's
knock on
just-
the forge.
Seems
magic
to
for
favor
magic's sake.
battle.
You're
Yeah.
here.
I know.
It's like a weapon that's been enchanted.
Yep.
No, I mean I
So
like
it's
physically
got
knock on
weapons,
the
right?
forge itself.
Enchantments to make
Oh,
it better.
right.
Just
battle.
show it to the Dwarven fellow. It is indeed some sort of battle magic. Could you do anything to at least restore it to a more beautiful form?
If what you say is true that it got itself better, I'd rather not do anything because I don't know what kind of effect it would have on the magic.
That's
If
a fair
Okay.
if
point.
using it in battle makes it better, I'd just use it in battle.
Don't fix what's not broken.
Oh, by the way, did you get the glass
Ah.
from the mines?
Yes, this one right here. Just brought it in.
Could you check with your buddy to see if that thing I ordered is done?
Ah, yeah. It goes to the
I
side.
just wait by the
The one he told me about.
Yeah.
He's the one who makes all the things.
He knocks on the door a couple
I
times.
just sort of wait.
There's a silence for a little bit of time. Then the conveyor belt starts moving, and one of the devices that you guys are all very familiar with comes out.
What, you mean a key?
Yeah,
It's the one thing.
The device is to activate the collars. Yeah.
Does it also come with a setting to deactivate the collars?
It looks like the standard one that you've seen it used to deactivate collars, so probably.
Well,
Wix doesn't give that
we have the
face, I'm
fake ones.
hoping.
what?
Wix doesn't give your typical maniacal Julian face.
No. He actually he's just kind of stroking his chin.
Does he have facial hair at all? Or is
No, Wix does not have facial hair. He actually is bald.
like a
Totally hairless.
He keeps himself
hairless
groomed,
completely?
Yeah.
It's a shaved head.
Okay.
And he just
What do you make of it, Wix? Do you think it's the same things they've used on us?
What are you doing?
do I know what the deactivation
Do you
setting
have
is
it in
on
your
this?
hand?
Yeah.
Roll a Constitution check.
She just kind of backs away a
With
little bit.
all due respect, please don't
Constitution
test it
check
on
or
us.
saving throw?
Save.
Julian,
Yes?
keep both of those out.
I know. Hold on.
Seriously.
Like,
Well,
the
I
fact
didn't
that
have space because Andrew was here.
Well,
so.
now he's not, so figure it out.
Yep. It's
Um,
empty.
while he's doing that,
Yeah. Quiet.
I'm showing
16.
So you grab this thing,
Mhm.
you immediately let go of it because it is red hot. Because you just grabbed something that just
Ow.
came out of the forge.
Why would you do that? We're gloves.
Nobody touched that yet. Actually, nobody touched that at all.
Okay.
Especially
like
you.
Why?
Can you
I'm good at handling.
can you
Don't
make this into a weapon?
touch.
And I'm showing him.
Why
the
don't you
iron
trust me?
towel.
I went through the trouble of getting
To
it.
which one?
And we all helped.
Either one.
I'm better at
The
forging
orc
these sorts of
takes
things than
things
you
like-
and know of how to
I
craft
make-
such
make
things.
things.
Probably.
I
Eventually.
For Max.
Corner.
things,
This
so-
No.
Max toe. You hurt Max. You
Well,
and me
doing
have
it again.
problems.
I mean, you did things.
Yeah. We all did things.
I kid. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes. Let me make you something.
I got it from him fair and square.
He nods like, yeah. Orcs respect combat, and he sees the blood on it. Your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
Your real blood that you bled.
He saw me come in all bloodied.
Well, he's not bloody no more.
Yeah.
I trade.
What for?
Points to the swords next to him.
Any two-handed weapons?
He
No, I'm asking you, the DM.
yeah, he's got. What kind of thing you looking for? Like a sword, a hammer?
Either a longsword or a greatsword.
Yeah, he's got swords. He's got big swords. Not Final Fantasy big, but he's got big swords.
But it's a greatsword by
Yeah.
definition.
Oh, it's an amazing sword. Yeah.
Great.
God damn it, Evan.
Yeah.
It's a two-handed weapon
Yeah.
that deals 2d6 slashing damage.
Yeah.
All right. I looked through one. I find one that looks like my style.
Mhm.
I mean, they're all drow.
They're all orcish design.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a half.
They got an orc blacksmith. They're gonna make him make orcish weapons. 'cause
I mean, I'm a.
They
It
know
was
how to
stupid
make
if
weapons.
they made him make elven weapons.
I mean, I'm a half Tor, but
Yeah.
like I've.
You know, orc weapons are acclaimed for how good they are.
No, I was about to say you could be half Tor, half orc.
Torque.
So the way
Torque.
So you know, as
Actually
a
spelled
weapon
T-O-R-K,
guy, right?
Q.
Yeah.
Orc.
Dwarf weapons are made to last. Elf weapons are made to look pretty. Orc weapons are made to deal damage.
A lot of damage.
I'm going on a limb here. Are there any dwarf?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pick up one, and that it looks nice. It looks like some. It
It's
looks.
functioning.
Imagine very jagged It doesn't look. It looks intimidating. It doesn't look pretty. Like a normal human weapon is like designed to be efficient. This is made to cause damage going in and coming out. Like this is is bad.
I'm serrated edge.
Yeah.
Just
Is there enough room
this is nasty.
Is there enough room to swing this around without?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I just instinctively duck when he grabs.
No,
it.
I'm just like measuring the weapon.
Yeah. It's finely made. Even he's giving you thumbs up.
Yeah.
He knows about weapons.
I
Sure
just
you
give a
wanna
look.
do that, Julian.
Yes.
That
Yes, I
is
am.
a fine crafted weapon.
This for that?
Mm-hmm.
2. like
And you guys.
like the
Yeah.
like the
Strength check.
Oh my god.
Ah, crap. Strength check with an orc.
I hope you
12.
did good. He picks you up and puts you down as you're shaking like that.
I did
Yeah.
I did get
Yeah.
just get into a scuffle with Max.
Yeah. He does. Don't take out now. Wait till time
Can I
for
conceal
battle.
It's
Conceal
How?
a great sword.
How?
Where are you gonna hide it?
Here,
Are
of
you gonna
course.
shove it up a dragon's ass?
I'll come back for it.
No, you can shove
No,
it.
you would
Sure.
shove it up
For
the
you.
generals.
Want me to tell
Me-
you in
me remember
explicit
you.
medical terminology
when
exactly
time you
how
go,
impossible
Show me where
that
you're gonna
is?
put it.
No.
Puts it on top of his countertop.
For
on
another
top of
day
the,
when we're not trying to fight
was
for
it?
survival.
All right. So that way, when I come back,
I've seen worse.
I can
There's
get
cupboards, and he puts it on top of the cupboard.
it. That way,
His
if I need
favorite
to
spot
get it
for
and you're
putting
not
things.
here, I know where it is.
I be here. I ready for you and rest of friend.
Okay.
And we thank you for such a thing.
Has the thing
Should I-
cooled off yet?
Give a constitution check. Find out.
I'm just gonna look at it and
If it's still red, he's
or better
You know
yet,
what?
I look at Stoneforge and just say, glove,
Yes, you always handle
He
these things
reaches
with
down
gloves.
past you, glove.
glove, pick up thing with glove.
Yeah. It still feels hot, but not as hot.
Okay.
Because he's got the glove
I'm
on.
just gonna walk around the room holding this,
Okay.
not touching the controls.
Okay.
Does he-
roll investigation on the item.
Mechanical?
The quirky doctor man has the item.
14.
You see in common written on it, there's a little arrow
Mhm.
pointing to one area that says open.
Mhm.
There's an arrow at another area that says close. Well, no, it says open/close, and the other button says kill.
Now I forget. What did he say? This won't work on the silver collars.
No.
But it only works on the black ones.
Yeah.
This could be the most valuable thing we could have to persuade people to join our side.
Wait a minute.
That
What?
sounds kind of evil.
What if we managed to get the black collars on some of the higher people?
I don't think
I
silver.
can't take the silver ones off with this.
The black ones
Same
you
for
can,
the
though.
same for the gold ones. Though.
Is there like the silver ones that can come off, but the gold ones can't?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then we contradict the
If-
collars and overpower the black ones. We put them on the silver or gold necklace ones.
Does the orc have any ranged weapons?
That's what I was about to ask.
So you both look for ranged weapons. He's got.
I'm looking particularly for a heavy crossbow.
What are you looking for?
Longbow.
I'd like to insight this guy. Is he like, hey,
But
from the time that we've been together, I know he's an alchemist,
Yeah.
but
I am a doctor.
I know that you're not a fighter. But does that mean you're
he's willing to kill. Yeah. I mean,
In
like?
defense of the
he's
many,
not
I'm
willing.
willing
He's
to
not
kill
willing
the
to
few.
kill mass genocide, but he's willing to get his hands dirty if he needs to. You've seen him, tussle a couple times.
He'd rather.
Specifically, most of the time it would have
See,
been
this,
like, say,
this is something I should have known last time.
basically if someone got between me and a patient, I'd probably wind up, shoving them aside or something like that. Or if an idle threat was made against an innocent civilian, I would have intervened. But
Some stuff happens.
otherwise, unless
He's not a complete coward. Like he's
Okay,
a bit of a
I gave
I'm
you I gave you shit before, and I'm sorry for that. Like,
It's okay.
So you're looking for crossbow.
Urzel does not respect
long-
cowards,
long
is what I'm saying.
She's kind of awkward in asking for these sort of things because again, this is the first time
Keeping
she's been
people
in the
alive
forge,
is a lot
and
harder
she's
than
still
killing
trying to
them.
figure out
just
what
so you know.
exactly they can do with
Well,
this.
yeah. When people are bleeding
giant
out, you have to
black
plug all the
roll
things
up
and
that
do
she toted
procedures.
in here.
I don't know
He
much
said
about
that he
medicine,
could
but I
make
know
He can make you
it's not easy to keep
cloak
one
or
alive
armor,
on the
yeah.
field.
For
Do
now,
you know
she's
anything
gonna go
about
with just a
the
cloak.
production
Yeah.
of medical
And if he can make
instruments?
several, then that would be bueno.
It's kind of a niche thing. Not
He'll
very
try to see what
well
he can
known
do.
outside
I've
the
built
tribe.
one or
Yeah.
two. They weren't exactly
I mean, it's just like
great.
slice, make measurement. That's
I
about
might be
it.
able to
It'll
help
provide
you.
at
Keep it
least
one
some
conversation
more
at a time.
armor than what we currently have.
He measures it on you. He marks in chalk and he like hangs it. He just places the thing gutted on the forge, and you can all start teching into the innards, while it's
Ew.
drying. But it'll take some time to dry.
That's fair. It's basically just a leathery blanket.
Do you want to do anything here?
Has a lot of time passed, like since leaving the Alchemist Tower?
Not enough time for you to get back, but not like. It's like
I
the
mean, you
days.
said half the day.
So
went
then
by.
I'd probably like look for the rest of the party here.
Well, you said you were going to the place, so you get here around
You
this
know what?
time.
Alright.
You see all of these guys here.
I want to give some supervision and advice to help streamline designs for like tools, weapons, armor to make them more lighter, more efficient, like
I
easier
think
to
they
hide.
know. I think they know what they're doing
Yeah.
here.
You can do a
So-
percent. You can
yeah.
do a. Who are you trying? All right. So first roll a d20. Let's see what number
Okay.
you get on your
Get
persuasion.
some outside advice from the overworld. 18.
Which one are you going to talk to?
Well, who is the armor crafter primarily?
The dark elf.
All right, I'll head over to him. He seemed friendly to me.
So
he's
you
also
try
a
to
slave.
tell him what he's doing, how to do a better job.
Give him some pep talk.
He's oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the backlash. I'm there.
I'm gonna offer to lend a hand, see if I
I'm
can
still
make
looking
things
for
go
a
faster.
crossbow.
Sure. Yeah, you can help out. Yeah.
All right,
Would,
I'm
the,
gonna
would
lend.
crossbows be in the forge?
So he doesn't have any crossbows, but he does have a bow.
Long
I'm incapable of using longbows, so
chest,
So
stash.
the dwarf says, "I can try to make something for you."
I give him a bit of a description. There are these things that usually I carry with me.
I can make you a dwarven style. I don't know.
What are they capable of firing?
Bolts.
Well, what I'm describing are similar to bolts, but they
Standard bolts.
I just shot from afar. Arrows don't fit in a crossbow. That's silly.
I'm referring to syringes, which are about the same size and length as a crossbow
Okay.
bolt.
You try to describe it. He said,
Just it needs to be just wide enough to do that.
I cannot do that. I do not have the type of materials I need, but I can make you a standard crossbow.
Just take it.
Just make it as heavy as possible. Well, not
Sure
as
thing.
heavy
Sure
as
thing.
possible. Meaning, like
All
design a
steel.
He
heavy
attaches
cross.
it to the floor. There you go, heaviest crossbow in the land. No, he doesn't do
I
that.
described like a heavy crossbow.
Yeah,
I don't think we're at the point where they'd be using repeating yet, but
He's got an idea of what he can do, and he's going to do what he can do.
okay.
If we have, like... Did we hide our fake collars, or do we have them on us right now?
You hid them at the base camp, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We need to
'cause
go back,
We should
but
probably...
we need to prep.
I would also
I just
inform
tell-
you guys of getting your buddy out of the cage.
I also tell
There's someone.
Stoneforge
How do we get
and
back
the
in the
orc
tower?
and the dark elf.
During the revolt.
Be ready,
We open up the revolt and then we go.
and I
grab
just
him.
point to Stoneforge.
Yes.
Also, let your cousin know when.
Actually, we might need.
We might have a nasty surprise for our captors.
Actually, you said that there's a man stuck in the tower.
Yeah,
as
he
as
said.
a captive.
It seems both of you have seen the same man.
Indeed.
He might be able to give us...
Was he wearing one of the collars?
No, it was not.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
He was just in the cage.
Maybe. And you said that there's.
That's not the kind of guy you don't want one of those things on.
Wix, you said that there was someone living in the forge.
Yes, in Aesir.
What?
Another dwarf, right?
deep dwarf, I think, is the best term for them.
Mm-hmm.
Where you very seldom see one, but they do exist.
Do you think he might be able to help us get that man free?
Another key or contraption?
Because if he's in the mage's tower...
His cage will be easy to break him out of. We'd just be lifting the cage up.
But it's getting him out of there if he's locked in the mage's study. Who knows what else lives in that tower, and if something might be unleashed.
He doesn't want to leave until he destroys something.
Then he's going to need someone to help him.
Yes, that's why we're going to let him out.
Begs the question, all that magic being funneled, it can't be all those elite types and archmages. That's be something else. Too much magic, I'd imagine. It's like filling a balloon with too much air.
At this point, I would assume we have 6 to 8 hours before we were going to launch.
Okay.
Cool.
So I just gotta ask say something. What we're looking at is actually a multi-pronged attack here. We need to find that magical device at the top of the tower and destroy it.
I can help.
B, the first thing we should do actually probably is get these collars off. B, we need to rally our fellow slaves so that we can overwhelm our dark elf captors. C, if necessary, take out the archmage with just overwhelming numbers.
We also need to strike at the proper time.
At this point, the dark elf is going to pipe up and say, "And how do you expect to do all of that with only one key?"
They have the other key.
It's going to take a long time to get enough collars off people to actually make a difference.
Do you have a suggestion?
I do. He pats the armor he's working on.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, I think we can strike a deal.
Yes.
If you get this off of me, I can get you more of those. And it sounds like you need something out of the Archmage's tower.
There's a captive in there.
I know my way through a couple of those rooms. I used to be stationed there when I
think we had this conversation once before,
and
I told him that if he showed his face or any of his kinds show their face on the surface, I will make sure that the biggest military powers in the world are there to crush him.
Perhaps you could remove my collar, and maybe I could make my way to the guards' barracks to see if I can get you any more of these devices.
Yeah, that sounds fishy AF.
I guess I'll inside.
I'm inside.
How much fish is this fish man
20.
selling?
Okay. So you obviously know drows are deceitful.
Well, who knows?
They're cunning.
Who knows this?
Uh,
Which characters?
11.
What'd you get?
6, so no.
11.
You got 20, you said, and you got...
13.
Okay, so you all know drows are deceitful and cunning. So right off the bat, you don't trust this guy.
God.
Everyone. But you
I'm
two,
super suspicious.
You two know.
Which names so that way people...
Sorry, Julian and Brian. You two know. This guy's, he's a slave. He's on the same level as you guys, which for a drow elite is...
He'll
Yeah,
probably do
he'd rather
whatever is necessary.
work with you guys to kill his own kind than betray you.
Alright, now acknowledge this.
Like, you know you can't trust a drow like this. But at the same time, this is the
best shot
best shot to trust this drow.
You know what? I extend a hand. Your city's caused much problem, and there is double speak to your words. But I accept.
I'm going to add...
You do, by that, you can tell he's being truthful.
I'm going to add a caveat.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I don't want to eliminate any of our options off the board if I don't have to. Don't do anything to harm the Archmage's daughter.
He kind of looks at you a little bit oddly, and then he gives a little smile. Whatever you say.
But she's pure evil.
I know!
She did bad
When he
things to you.
says not to
Very
harm the
weird.
Archmage's daughter, I don't know like what they went through, so I'm just like,
Trust me, I didn't
Turning.
fall for her or anything like that. It's just that
You want her to overthrow Poppy.
if worst comes to worst, we might need
insight on him.
to ask her for help.
But she abused you.
In the
14.
in the possibility of catastrophic failure.
I'm trying to get a read on him. Like,
You can
I'm
tell.
not lying.
You can tell he's embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed that I have to say this.
Yeah.
Because I know the significance of what I say, but I also know that given the odds that have been stacked against us for the last 3 years, I'm not willing to leave any options closed.
Then we tackle her last.
Or you can tackle her
Don't
first.
tackle her at all. She'll just enjoy it.
She really did mess you up.
You have no idea. I am old, and that was some of the most unpleasant shit I've ever had to go through.
Are you sure you don't want us to take her down once this is said and done?
Roll intelligence.
I say you
Me?
stab
After the
her.
fact.
Yeah, you.
13.
You think he's being very sheepish right now.
I say you take
Super
her captive
embarrassed.
and stab her with your bone things when they grow back.
I only get one, and that's gonna take a while.
And I can use the sword.
Well,
and I
then
can give it to
keep
Al.
her around and do
I can give it to
her
you.
what she
And I
did
just
to you.
bumped against the edge of the table there.
Wait, what?
I could give you the blade. You can finish her. Divine punishment, as they say.
You're not a priest.
Does he show the
But
blade
I
when
was
he does
saved by
this?
paladins.
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
show the blade when
Yeah,
he does
he's
this?
been showing the blade around, yeah.
You know he has it.
Yeah, I
I've
know
looked
he's
at
got
it well enough. It seems to be enchanted with battle magic.
What?
Could I?
You sure you can roll an intelligence check or something?
That's a 12.
Same thing everyone else has been saying.
Yeah.
It is magic, but
It's trying to take
super,
over the
super,
world, though. That's the drow.
It's super like not old and like hasn't been used in a while.
Okay.
Ancient magics.
Yeah.
I have detected no malice from studying it and using
Maybe
it.
Parnassus might be.
It
able
is
to
built
get an
for
insight
battle.
on it.
Maybe.
That's a
No,
question
no
when this
thanks.
comes
I
off.
don't really use tools that are specifically designed to kill.
Then how would... I guess we could take care of her for you then.
No.
But
Do
she
it-
has
do
caused
it-
you a grievous injustice.
Speak plainly.
If it comes down to
Hey,
it,
so
I'll
while
take
you guys
care
are
of her
having
myself.
this little internal struggle, can you just take my collar off me? So
I
I can go.
May as well.
Drow talking?
Yeah, the drow's talking to you guys.
I don't.
I look at the orc.
Yeah.
Is he wearing a collar too?
Yes.
They're all wearing collars.
We
and,
need
the, and the dwarf.
to weigh our options.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Of course. But first, I pointed at the orc and turn his collar off.
You hear a clink and it comes loose a bit, and he's like, he takes it off. You see the marks
I
on his
just pointed
neck
my
where it's been-
eyes and then pointed at the dark elf. Now, just in case you get the funny idea of running out that door, yelling at the guards and trying to finagle your way into a social position, just know that there's now a very free and very angry orc right here that will probably kill you if you try.
He looks unfazed by your threat.
Perhaps you should free the dwarf as well.
Click.
It turns it
The dwarf takes his collar off as well. Yeah.
turns out that the orc has
The
been
guard's not even coming
taking
to the
anger
door.
management classes.
No, Andros,
I just
you're
look at the
not
orc
going
as
to
if
seduce
he
the dark
understands
elf.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now that we understand one another, because he knows I don't trust him. Click.
So he reaches up, he throws the thing to the ground, he spits on it. And now I will do as I said. And he begins to put on the armor that he's been working on.
Are there any other sets anywhere?
There are a couple sets, yeah.
What kind of armor is it?
Drow armor.
No, like what?
Oh, like heavy armor.
We could do some
Oh,
bad
I
things
can't wear
with
that.
this.
He's like going in disguise is what he's doing.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking too.
But you literally don't look like one at all.
yeah.
Yeah. Does drow armor cover the face and head? Is there a
Parts of
helmet?
There's a helmet, but there are
Your skin
noticeable-
would still be seen.
You can still see the piercing red eyes through the helmet. And the white hair comes down out the back.
Well, it's not unheard of for drow to shave their heads.
No, but you don't have piercing red eyes.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I also can't wear heavy armor. I can only wear light.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to get this off me,
However, you have the body.
I
type
remember
for
I
it.
have seen some
Andraste.
interesting
We
magic
should
things.
wait and
Your
get
elf.
back to the base.
Okay.
Elf.
And
I just can't wear it.
We
Now
should wait
he's-
until we get back. to the
once he
base,
gets
yeah.
fully suited up, he gives you like a little nod. He walks out.
I'm getting
Well,
up.
now it's in the hands of the
I'm getting up to see where he's going after he walks out.
I was going to ask if he had any light armor versions of that, but probably not.
He's gone now. We can
he-
just check.
You ask him as he leaves. He says, "No, only heavy armor."
Wix, we should go deal with our
so
colors
I'm-
as soon as possible.
I'm looking at his actions
Indeed.
as he's leaving.
So you see him walk with confidence out of the slave area towards the barracks. He does not. Guards pass him, and he just kind of gives a little like friendly salute.
Nothing
was
shady.
that guy?
Nothing shady. You don't know.
It's what he said.
I look at Stoneforge. Who is that guy?
Never really went into detail. Just know he's some kind of captain that was thrown in here for something or other.
Ah.
Some kind of political move.
He's probably mad at a few of his superiors.
Ethric, what armor do you wear?
Dark elf politics are infuriating.
I was a sorcerer.
And
used to just wear
confusing.
robes.
Well, they said that they could make 1 or 2 cloaks out of this pelter skin here.
I mean, clothing, yeah. I don't know about the tail, but like for
It
my
would cover-
torso portion.
So
It
what
would
you
Okay, I
ask
actually
is-
want to
cover
ask a
your
question.
Oh, yeah?
torso.
Yes,
Go on.
that would be nice.
Are you
So that
familiar
please
with armor
possibly keep a
components?
sword out of your back.
Who are you asking?
Can't say
I'm asking the
anything about your
DM.
scales,
Is
but
Evan familiar with armor
To an
components?
extent.
pebbles
Do you
at
know
this
what a
point.
gorget is?
No.
Once I get rid of this thing, I can just use my magic armor.
I was
Explain.
asking the DM,
No, I do
not
not.
Brian. A gorget is a part of the armor that usually goes above the breastplate that it goes around the neck. That's used to, well, obviously protect from decapitations and whatnot. It can be either made out of hardened leather or strips of metal or even a combination of the two. Sometimes they were extremely elaborate.
The kind of work that goes on this forge is strictly ironworking. There's no leather work like that.
Well, metals.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I said they could be made of metal,
Oh,
and they would be a standard piece of any like heavy armor set.
You know what?
You can.
I also do have this
I
iron I
could
found
draw some
in
plans
the
for making it
mines.
relatively quick for the people here.
I'd show that to the dwarf
You can make.
when you get a
That's
chance.
true. How long would it take me since I
Roll.
make stuff?
You're pretty good at making armor, and there's already supplies here. You can.
What shall you have
Well,
me make?
I want to see if before you go ahead and reinventing the wheel. Literally, I want to see if he actually had any gorgets in the other suits of armor that were made.
Oh, the dark elf before he left.
Yeah, like any of his. If his
He's-
suits just have, I wouldn't be interested in the whole suit, just that
He
piece.
tells you it takes a long time to make each individual armor piece because it's got to be, dark elves like their style. It's most of the time he's put into that.
Mhm.
No.
He has the supplies to make them, but he has none like ready right this second.
For the armor, could I try to safely deconstruct bits so I could have something ready to work with I could give to him?
Roll an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. All right. That's going to be 16 with the higher one.
So you find like a scrap one it's only scrap because it's visually unappealing, but it still could be used.
So I could
You
scrap
could-
it down a bit, just get the components I need.
Well, you could, with a bit of tinkering, could probably get into working order.
Okay. How much time would it take for me to do that? Since we do
Depends
have
what you
some?
roll on D20.
All right. Let's see how long it would take me. See how bad a shape this thing is in. Well, that is a crit.
Take you 2 hours.
Give me about 2 hours time, then you have your piece you need.
Andraste, why don't you talk to Stoneforge here?
Clank.
Why? I have what
I
I
point
need.
to the weird stone that you just showed me.
No, I have the iron ore.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, if you need materials, which I doubt they need in a forge, but I hand
Sorry,
it
I
to,
thought you were showing me the stone.
I hand him the extra iron that I found in the mine.
Oh, thank you, Missy.
I
you
mean,
might as well ask about
I'm
Jonger,
guessing you have plenty of it on hand, but extra
the
is
sake of
always a
everyone
good
From what I
here.
understand, they take it
I
from
need you
the mine and
to
bring
wait
it here.
until
Yeah.
the last
Yeah, I mean,
second
any extra
to
is...
use that on
But
me.
yeah, we've got you guys
I
sorted. When
think
it
I see
comes
what you're
time
getting
to
at
it, we'll
here.
be backing you.
I also
I don't
have
like
a
it.
question for you.
Name it, love.
Seems a little
I'm
bit masochistic.
not
Just
Why
saying.
would you do something so silly?
Stoneworker of any nature, as you can tell, nowhere near what the dwarves
Because once
know
this
of
thing
stones,
comes off,
but
it's
I hand him
going
the
to,
weird,
The
the
weird rock
the
going to
weird
get bad.
Play-Doh rock.
He takes it.
That was, I
Well, we have
don't
the
know
fake
what
ones.
that is.
He looks at it.
No, it
You just hear him kind of whistle. He goes,
out of
What is that?
character.
"This here, this here's it's an amazing find. You got this in the mine?
By
Seems like
chance?
something interesting is happening.
This is a shaping stone.
A what?
Shaping stone.
Can I roll an int check?
Sure.
I didn't show one. I'm only showing him this while you're
But
doing
he's
your
saying
thing.
he's saying it.
No,
Out loud.
because we're all in the same
Yeah,
room.
you guys are
Yeah,
all-
we can hear
Oh,
what
they're
it's
in
saying.
the-
but don't interrupt him.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14.
You've heard of these. You've never seen one before. But
Well,
yeah.
what
Well,
are they
actually, no,
supposed
you
to
probably
do?
have seen it before. This here, it's useless on its own, but if you place it up against something, it'll try to fill in any gaps.
So,
Oh,
so let's say I have a crack in my bow. If I push it up against it, it'll...
It'll try to seep in, but also
right.
if you cast magic into it or through it, it'll change what it appears to be made of.
That's very
or a lock that
strange.
needs a
It
key,
is.
or a weakened cell door that has gaps between the bars.
It cannot do anything that complicated. It can fill in holes. If the hole is too big, it'll just stay its normal form. And to prove it, he kind of holds it over his fingers, and it doesn't like seep through his fingers. But when he pulls it up, you can see the imprint of like the ridges of the detail of his fingerprints are in
It's
the
like
stone.
putty or something.
It's very picky, but it is fun.
Fascinating. Clank,
I
clank.
guess
It's always good to put a little bit when the weapon gets damaged.
to keep it together for a while.
Pop a little bit of that in. But,
So it's an emergency solution until you can get it properly fixed.
but most of the time, people use it just for parlor tricks, like casting magic through it to make it look like an expensive gem or shining ore, things like that.
They mostly just use it for glamours.
Yeah, aye.
Doesn't sound like some...
It's worth a bit of money to the right person, but to the normal person,
They
it's
probably
it's
wouldn't
just
have-
an oddity.
They probably wouldn't have much interest in it. Thank you for giving me a little bit more information on it. I had no clue.
Those things are fun.
Yeah.
Might become useful later on.
Maybe.
Anything else while
If
I
anything,
just
it's an
hammer away at this
interesting
bit?
trinket for Parnassus.
You
Probably
you.
I'm gonna
eventually
wait
will create it.
here. If everyone wants to go back to the base, that's fine. I'm gonna wait here for Jonger to finish.
Are you keeping the key on you?
If you're waiting here, I'll take the key to go back to the base. So I can swap out the colors.
Alright.
Do you have anything to hide it in?
How big is this thing?
Could
like-
you...
Half palm size.
What's the kind of thing that's instantly recognizable
you are a
if the
snake-
guards were to see it?
If you are part snake, can you regurgitate stuff?
Still a human head. I can like.
You
It's
do
small
have.
enough I-
You guys have bags and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
Oh,
if I can
easy.
fit it in my
Put it in a
mouth.
bag,
It's like,
then.
yeah.
just take it from the side.
Because the guards
Yeah.
might check our bags.
Well, he's not a squirrel. He doesn't have cheek pouches, clearly.
Could you hide it within your clothing?
Well, he's working on something here.
Maybe later.
I think it might be best if we wait for the later group to take the key back and then open everyone's at once, because then we have all our firepower concentrated in one place.
That's a good idea.
Nod, nod.
All right.
It's the more strategically viable option.
So
What time should we plan for the escape?
As of right now, I'm
I see.
tentatively putting the countdown at 6 hours.
What time of day is that, though? Because remember, the guards seem to be more drowsy
I was
at
trying to
sunset.
calculate
Well,
it
you
in my
can-
head, but
You can tell at this point in time, it's probably about 3 hours until like the guards are groggy.
how long does that usually last for?
Can we wait till tomorrow?
You can wait till the
That's
next.
what we're doing.
The time after. Yeah.
I'd rather not.
We're waiting until tomorrow to do it, but Andraste still thinks that it's
The
the
sooner the
best
better.
time to strike is when they're the least expectant.
Then we'll make it 26 hours from now.
I mean,
or
you think.
27.
All right, so given that it's 3 hours away, 15 hours would be the next. It's
Okay,
not the-
okay, so it's a
not the
12-hour
most-
cycle.
It's not the most optimal time at the other end.
Okay,
but
so
still optimal.
it's
They're
a
still
12-hour cycle, not a 24.
Well, it's at the beginning of the day,
Mhm.
like it's like a day-night cycle kind of, where every
All
night,
right.
every full day they.
Sorry,
every
we can-
every half day.
I
they
didn't quite
switch.
understand the
Yeah.
information, so.
But there is a definite difference that the time of the
Strike-
time change of day to night is more groggy than the change from night to day.
All right, then if that's the case, then I will forget what I just said. I will
Yeah.
set the clock down timer at
The day-
15 hours.
At the day-night shift.
Yeah,
15 hours.
not the most optimal time, but still pretty good.
It'll at least keep some of them a little bit more drowsy.
Yeah, but they probably expect it at the most optimal time.
They're not expecting it to begin with.
Either way.
Because they have no idea what we're doing.
No one's been caught
Not yet. And did he ever share his encounter in the tower?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I talked about your buddy, and I would let you know that I sent a halfling to the
I thought you were
mines.
gonna forget about him.
No, I didn't forget.
You are going to wait at the base. If you see him, turn him away.
I told him to wait in the mines and stay there until one of us picks him up.
He is way too eager. He is playing way too innocent for someone his age. Do not trust him.
He's a halfling.
Anyone that's capable of great evil.
I will repeat myself. Do not, under any circumstances, let him into our base.
Like I said, if you
Stop.
want to go find him, his name is Eli.
That's a very halfling name. This is Fate saying that.
Sure. I guess it is.
So do the three of you go back to your base, or are you gonna just wait with them so you can all go back together?
I mean, once the
Big group would be bad.
two cloaks are done
Yeah.
done curing, I'm going to get one for myself and then give the other to our Molnaga companion.
Alright.
Because he's a sorcerer and he can't wear armor anyway. This will at least give him a little bit more coverage.
It's gonna take him longer than it's gonna take him to finish the armor up. But yeah, it'll
I guess you could
say
stick with
12.
us then.
Say
The other
12
two could go.
hours. 12 hours.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I'll just say before the
Which is 3 hours less than it would take for the operation to begin.
3 hours before, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say then once it's done, come find us out and we'll take it from there.
Alright. So what happens now? Do you guys go back and what?
Probably
with
go
or without them?
I'd
would
say
just split up.
2 groups would probably be
yeah,
better.
that's what I was thinking. We'll look a little bit less suspicious.
Alright.
Stagger it out. So me and I constantly keep on forgetting.
My name's Ethric.
Me and Ethric, what, did you want to go back to the barracks for now?
Yeah.
Because it'll be a while until these are done curing.
No, I know. Still want to get this thing replaced.
Yeah.
And
I will be along in not too long. Once he is finished, he will and I both arrive.
Okay.
I'll go back then.
So you go back. Do you want to stay or do you want to go back?
I'm gonna go back. And on my way back, I'm just thinking about how, hey, am I aware that the collar is suppressing
Yeah.
the curse.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
You do know that that's what's going
You
on.
you don't.
Well,
I
no,
don't
you
think I've talked-
you would definitely
Yeah.
know that yourself.
This is your.
We're
this is
we're
your,
aware that it suppresses a lot of things.
expresses magic and stuff. Yeah.
In general.
And because he's told you that he's cursed and he's got his like color vision back and stuff,
and he can taste.
so you can kind of draw 2 and 2 together.
Right.
Give you another chocolate spider.
I mean,
So-
I just noticed bad
enjoy
dreams
this
for
while I
me.
still have it.
Like on the way back, I'm just going slower than usual, just
And
like
parfait.
mentally preparing myself for what's to come.
Also, I've
Enjoy
handed
this while you
Urzel on
can.
his way out. I handed him an extra healing
Just
salve,
walk
just in
that
case
way.
he gets himself into
giving
another
you, like,
one of those
5.
situations.
He's giving you like 5 tonight.
And a little letter saying,
again.
"Don't cause trouble."
So you guys are walking back to the slave quarters.
I assume
How many-
Julian Brian
just
Andrews'
gonna put
character will be in group 2.
5 healings.
Probably.
You pass by a really
Oh, I know.
angry-looking general that just stomps
Join
past
us.
you.
Was
all.
it the general I encountered in the clothes store?
You did not encounter the general in the clothes store.
Well, I encountered some military guy.
Yes.
It would be very
You
funny.
encountered a captain.
Okay, not a general.
Counter an angry general out of
With
the...
a
Someone-
net
someone
20 to
pissy.
performance, that little thing I did might have gotten stuck in one of the guards' heads. Which means a good spread.
So you get back to your guys' tent area, to a ruckus going on.
What's going on here?
What's this
I
mess?
say
I'm lagging
stomping
behind.
in.
Max the Iron Toes boys are causing trouble with your friends.
What do you mean causing trouble?
Well, it looks like there's a bit of a scuffle going on in the like the little area.
Should we see to it?
Are they slowly walking
You're
forward
not
or going?
there.
No, they're like people are being
West,
thrown
we're not
left
here.
and
I
right.
know. I'm just making a West Side Story joke.
Punches are being thrown.
If we get involved, we'll probably end up getting targeted by the guards when they show up for this.
We can't have anyone acting like this, whispering before that you know what.
Alright, let's try not to fight, but we can try to convince them to
Or at least
stop it.
hold their
Stand down.
hold their grudges until we're out of here. Then you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't care from there. But until we're above the surface, we have to at least put differences aside and try to get out of here. Once you're above ground and you see sky, I don't care who you try to shank.
Persuade them on that?
I'm
That's
not-
counterproductive.
So what do you do now?
We're gonna go try to break this tussle up.
All right.
Somehow.
Well, they're right at your guys' base area. Yeah, that's where this fight's going on.
Oh.
They're attacking your friends.
Roll d20 to see how many apologies this is going to take.
You're gonna like be bowing profusely and apologize.
I guess do an intimidation check to them.
Because you're much taller than most of them.
You can have advantage on this because you're a scary-looking guy.
I'm just a petite little thing.
If you're gonna fight,
I'm a guy in a pizza box.
fight the drow. If you're gonna fight each other, wait until we're all out of here.
Nice.
And I'll
Wouldn't
go
they be
with
aware
the
of
24.
this? Wouldn't the drought be listening in on this?
I could be
Not
watching
right.
and laughing for
Yeah.
all
No
we
guards
know.
coming in.
Yeah, they don't look like they're coming to help right now, but
They kind of just give us a wide berth when they're
a
not.
couple of guys like stop and they're like, yeah, how are you gonna get us out of here? What's your grand scheme? We got a
Do
plan.
not reveal our hand. Again.
You can just tell them to stick to their plan and stay away from us.
Stick to your plan.
Nah,
We'll stick to ours. You'll know.
you
When
guys
we
have
start.
started causing trouble for us. We're just tit for tatting.
We're not the ones starting fist fights.
Oh yeah? What about this guy?
He's not there.
He's not there.
He's taking the long way back.
All right. Well,
We're
you
not-
see him in the distance.
We're not the
walking.
ones throwing punches.
Yeah, your friend. Oh, look at me! I got a shovel. Called the Ace of Spades. 'Cause I'm so cool. Comes up, he beats our boss. Beats up the brains of our operation. You think that's gonna go unpunished? Tells us all we work for him now, like this is some kind of like strength-based battle.
It is a strength-based battle.
From the distance.
Try persuasion. Just to calm these fuckfaces down.
Wix would
That's
be
a
fuming
crit.
were he present.
So what do you say to these people?
Just kind of going up to the one who's talking. I'm not saying to put your grudges totally aside. You can do whatever the fuck you want once you see the sky. But for now, we have a host of dirty, rotten drow out there.
Yeah.
Does she say it in like the traditional drow derogatory term?
Basically.
Well, you are in a lot
Yeah.
of it.
So you say
They
these,
are... We outnumber them. And you could probably... And if you want to kill each other, when if we get out of here, that's fine. I don't care. And probably no one else does either. But for now, you and everyone else in these prison cells need to focus on getting out.
Cleric.
One way or another.
So you say all that,
Yes.
and you look at him like with such a, and you go, and you just add on at the end there. Yeah, and you're right. He's a massive jerk. And for that, she's right. Yeah, she's right. Yeah.
So that
All
kind
right.
of quells them. Just
keep him in line. Don't let anything like this happen again.
again, put those thoughts aside. Focus on what's at hand.
Put the cookie down.
And they back off.
Were there any casualties in that whole thing?
Casualties,
Deaths?
probably. Fatalities.
Doesn't look like it. Well, you were not there, are you?
I'm walking.
The ones who
Hey guys, what's up?
See
ones
how much
who
work
are
Urzel made
got,
for
like,
me.
punched or like I'm helping them get back on their feet, making sure
Yeah.
they're
Hey,
okay.
it's that big jerk. He's coming.
Sending them off to recover from their spats.
Yeah. So you guys.
I'm kind of the group mom.
Question.
Yeah.
There are 3 years here. Has this been uncommon for him to start things
No,
like
it is
this?
not.
So I'm not unfamiliar with
In
this
fact,
stuff
it's because
happening.
of him. You had such few supporters to begin with.
Good job.
You're not
Sam.
there. You're in the
He
force
keeps
of
punching-
I know, but it's just like
Lingering.
keeps going up to
somewhere
people.
in the back of your mind, you can feel my eyes piercing
He
into
keeps-
your
Basically,
skull.
He
And
thinks
the
that if he
judging,
goes
tapping
up
foot
and punches
for me.
people in the face and say, "You're mine now," that's how you get supporters.
That's how literally all of us wound up here in the first place.
Mike
Whoa,
is right.
Microphone.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a, it's a
Ripperoni,
bit of a
macaroni.
problem with him.
You
Yeah.
said that you were just coming up in like, hey guys, what's up?
All right.
She's
Yeah.
helping someone up, kind of pushing them away from like anyone who might be seriously injured, and then just slowly you see her eyes just like go from silver to red. Come here.
2 sets of eyes piercing at you.
You come here.
No, I'll come
Roll,
later.
roll a
And the
intimidation
tapping
check.
foot.
It's all
It ain't
your
worth it.
fault.
Can
Urzel.
I contest that with something?
Sure, roll a
17.
Constitution save.
Constitution?
You come here.
Yeah.
You know the look on her face when she
All right,
says that.
I'm gonna.
Roll that con save.
That's a 15.
Nope.
Well, you lost.
Yeah.
You come here.
You're scared stiff.
She's the very angry mom right now.
Like-
You
She's gonna give you
here
a timeout.
now.
Like I backpedal like 1 foot and I just dig into my heels.
Just
Like
what did I do
try
now?
not to look bad, but it's not working.
You just
Yeah.
freeze up.
You better
in
hide
front
your
of
face.
all these guys.
And you're probably taller than she is. Too.
Oh yeah.
You better hide your face, Urzel.
Down.
No, you
No,
just
she's
take.
just. You're just.
I'm
pointing
glad
out
I
at
gave
him.
you those
Yeah.
healing salves.
No, actually, you're a dwarf, aren't you? No, elf.
Ladrin.
You're the same size.
Thank you.
You
She
just
more so
tug at my.
No, she grabs your nose. Just
Ah!
if she wanted to, she would like give you slaps across the face and say, "No, no, no! What you did is wrong." But for now, she's gonna settle on pulling your nose.
Don't waste any of his healing
What
salves.
did we tell you about starting fist fights and qualms with others?
Is it also his fault that I wind up out of so few healing salves?
She kind of grips your
Probably.
nose a little bit tighter.
He had it coming.
Yeah, and it seems you're having it coming to you as well. We don't need any more problems on our hands. We have enough.
By the way, everyone's looking at this. She rolled a crit on her
They
last
just learned
check,
who
so they're
wears the
all
pants
looking at her.
here.
Everyone sees how this little weak woman is telling you off.
Elvier, frail, but
Yeah.
full of charisma.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to let go of your goddamn nose, which is as inflated as your goddamn ego, and you are going to straighten yourself up. Is that clear?
You've got
Urzel,
2 days.
Did you hear me?
Urzel is prone to like going quiet when he's intimidated by,
Other people.
other people.
I can't hear you.
Mumble, mumble.
Yes, Mom.
Fine, Mom. God.
This is
nothing.
This isn't a phase, Mom. This is who I am.
Clearly. But you better
That's a
wipe that
problem.
act out of your ass and clean it up.
Ooh.
Ew.
Roll a Constitution check.
Eep.
You got burned. Nope.
16.
Alright. Nothing happens.
Now, are you going to wise up? You can start fight. I'm going to say the same thing that I did to the others. You can start fights to whoever you want once we're out of here. I don't care what you do then. But for now, be a good boy and act mature. And I let go of your nose.
So we're gonna say you've been scolded for 2 hours.
All right. As I
All the while I've been having my
Is there
nose.
anything you would like to do while this is going on?
All the while I've been having
I
my
would
nose clenched by this
probably-
woman.
Keep track of our fake collars.
You're
To
able-
swap them out.
they're all-
the
they're all
moment
there.
Don't mess with Mama.
the thing is here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, glove and tongs.
Dragon
Scale of
Lord
1 to
Mama.
10. How pissed am I gonna be when I get
Trained
back?
in intimidation.
Well, it seems like everything's cleared up for the most part.
So
2 hours later.
you complete your work.
2 hours later.
Still a bit hot. Don't touch too quickly. Like last
Also,
time.
wasn't there a drenching, like an oil bath that
Yeah.
you can drench
Yeah,
in?
no,
Okay.
it's completely,
There would be
it's
that
good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, hence why I was pantomiming the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing there.
I'm
And he lifts it up, and it
Uh,
looks okay.
out of game. I need to go.
You know what?
In game, I'm going back to my. Hey,
Stay for one,
It is a good time
longer.
You're gonna
Then-
stay
then-
with
There's
Andrew's
a
character.
special moment I want to end, and
Yep.
he hasn't got
One
to it
quick
yet,
thing
'cause
I wanna
he's
add.
been a bit of a jerk.
Any
Let's,
accents you want me to...
let's
That's
get
what I'm
to
saying.
it.
Yeah. So it's done. It's finished.
So I take the thing and put it in my bag.
One
They're not that
retroactive
big.
quick thing.
Alright.
Any accents you want me to
Alright.
put on the armor piece? Like anything you want me to engrave? 'Cause
Yes,
I could do that.
actually.
Like
It's
what?
a very, in like a brass or even if you can find it, maybe even copper or gold. Just have a
no more rolls for me, right?
a staff with a serpent crawling up it. You know,
Alright.
the
I don't have-
with 2 wings off the
Do I have
side.
too
It'll
much-
take you some time, but you
Do I
can
have
do
too
it.
much to work with? Because I got 16
You can just
plus whatever you want me
bang
to...
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So just roll a.
That's
You know,
It's
fair.
gonna take you another
What check
like
do you
2
want?
hours to do it though.
Maybe
what-
later.
The same
Yeah.
2 hours that it's gonna
Just
take.
gather the
Yeah.
materials. We'll take them with us. We'll do it
So,
there.
Yeah.
just for retroactive check, what would you want me to do with that? I got 16.
It's just gonna be a sleight of hand
and
check to do it.
in that case, it'll be 20 to do that when I
You're
have time.
able to do it when you have time.
Okay.
So
I
you
just give
guys
thumbs up then.
get back to camp.
Yeah.
You want to start taking off these collars and replacing it with fake ones?
Yes.
Yep.
Is there anyone else in eye shot? Because I don't want to start a ruckus.
There is, but you can. There's a place where you can do it quietly.
Okay.
All right. So I'll look for F
Could this
or whoever.
question the
Effort.
spines in the collars?
Mhm.
Could they pierce a solid metal collar like this underneath
You
it?
don't know. Without trying it out, you don't know.
I'll save it as a last minute
That's why we're
surprise.
using the fake ones.
Another card I can hold close to my chest.
Mhm.
So I just sort of usher everyone and just. Why is he sulking?
He started trouble.
Again?
He started
Again?
a massive fight.
And of
With
course,
How many healing cells is it going to cost me again?
Bill him later.
not as far as I estimate. Let's just say that someone got him straight for now.
But who did he pick a fight with?
Enough.
guy with the
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Who does you take out first?
Perhaps it should be you first.
I mean, we know it works. Since he already freed up the forge people. If no one wants to volunteer, I'll volunteer.
All right.
Or me.
You know what? It would be inhumane for me to do it on anybody else. So, click.
It opens.
Mm-hmm.
You press the
Take it
kill.
off.
You press the kill button by mistake. Oh no!
Shit! And you feel your vitality starting to return to you, like it did before.
I'll miss the good sleep with no dark dreams, but a crafter is always needed for evolution.
I actually am going to hesitate a little bit before putting it back on, but I am going to just like raise a hood.
Well, you got the fake collars right there.
Yeah, but I'm going to hesitate before putting a fake one on just yet.
Okay.
Because while I trust Andraste, I'm not sure I trust the person she got it from.
All right.
So the next person I'm going to do it for is
Roll D4.
D4 time.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
Click.
Yours clicks. You start to feel vitality return to you. You also feel a little pain on the side of your body where you're familiar with your tattoos being as they start. You see them.
No, they're on her.
Oh, you're on your arm.
On her arms.
Where you see them start to reemerge. It's not like painful pain, but it's like they're forcing their way back to the surface.
You just kind of see her.
Yeah.
You just start seeing constellations appearing on her arm.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
It's gonna take a while for them to fully be out, but you know.
She just kind of looks down
like
at
maybe a
her.
long
wrist.
rest.
Do I know that these two are magic users?
He said she's.
I tell them
He
bluntly.
definitely knows you. Yeah.
In a worst case scenario, if we're detected, you might have to put your collars back on. Just so you know. Click.
Whew.
Roll a intelligence save.
Save.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, nothing makes you roll intelligence saves.
13 is the total.
Okay. So your collar, you hear the click of the collar. You feel okay, but then you feel a staggering pain like in your face, your scar.
Yep.
And you
I
find yourself back in that night for a second. You see yourself back in that flaming alleyway. But now you're back.
I just reach out for a hand, just grab my forehead as if I'm in pain from like a migraine.
I actually keep my regular collar in my on my belt.
I'll
Alright, come here, mope. Oh, okay.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've been with this thing. I'll take
You've
the
been without it?
With it. 3 years.
Alright.
Go to him. Come back to me later.
Do you have a sun
Let's
hat?
get rid of this thing.
No.
I don't know why you're hesitating. Just start removing these.
Click.
So your collar comes off.
I toss
Her
it.
whole
You
tirade.
slowly see the color fade from your vision. It goes back to black and white.
Black and white.
You feel a bit sad at the loss, but the vitality coming back to you isn't,
I give you a
you
sugar
much prefer,
cookie.
the last 200 years you've been used to this.
Just kind of as a, I'm sorry.
I'd much-
Saddening yet familiar.
I'd much rather be able to work
With your magic and everything.
towards getting rid of this curse instead of being a prisoner.
Yes.
You and me both, friends.
And now there's only one left.
I'm a man of science,
told-
not religion.
I told her before to hold off on me, but
Uh-huh.
She just kind of gives you a slight.
I realized that
Okay.
I'm going to need to
I
be at my
understand.
full strength in order to.
And this is not the
Fight.
time for selfishness,
She
as
cares about her
Andraste
sisters.
kind of hammered into your head just
We're
now.
both weird.
Best to use our magic to our advantage.
So,
magic.
needs of the many, my friend. Click.
Roll an intelligence save.
I feel like this would be more Constitution, but all right.
Well, you don't know.
Not what's gonna happen.
But that's less
Just
fun.
borrowing this. Is this like
Just, yeah.
metal?
It's
No,
not
it's
balanced. Just so you know.
18.
Oh, whatever.
Okay. So, you feel,
It comes
ice-
it comes from within.
yeah, you feel an icy coolness run through your body. You kind of feel it pressing into places where it hasn't been.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
You
shuffle.
feel a pain, but it's not like overwhelming. However, you do hear in the very back of your mind a whisper. It's been so long.
We
And
kept
that's
that?
where we'll end.
I kind of reel from it,
And that's
But
where,
it's
that's
not-
where we end.
You and me both, buddy.
but
All right, buddy.
like,
coming
is there like
back.
a does like darkness?
friend, buddy.
Oh,
That's it for the night.
You beat up Scott.